me ever, ever, ever again. And he's clapping when I said that, so that means it's true. But I just want to thank you all for your loyalty to me throughout the years as well. And I wish you well, and will continue to wish you well, and try to make as many events as I possibly can, as long as I keep in his good graces. So, thank you all.
Prableen, ਤੁਸੀਂ book present. So just as Congressman has said, Gurdeep Narula has played a key role with working with many members of Congress from New York area. And I remember a very important discussion with Hillary Clinton right before the election. Congressman Crowley invited Gurdeep at the breakfast meeting, and it was seen all over the country. So it's very, very important. Thank you, Gurdeep ji, for your constructive and positive role.
Thank you very much. It is my duty to work for the Sikh community, because that's my passion. Because if we are not going to give try to give the information to our leaders, how they can protect us. I was trying to work with the Congressman Crowley 2002, almost more than 2 decades I worked with Congressman Crowley. And he tried to send me, first I was a delegate in Obama, and I was again elected as a delegate in Milwaukee. It's 2020. I really appreciate Congressman Crowley. You listen to me, and also I also try to thank for the Congresswoman Grace Meng. I sent it late, but she accepted my request. Thank you.
Is she here?
Yeah, she's here. She's Grace Meng. Grace Meng.
We have Congresswoman Grace Meng. Would you please, also a friend of Gurdeep Narula, would you please come and say a few words? Would you give her a round of applause, please?
Good evening, everyone. I'm Congresswoman Grace Meng, and it's an honor to be here with all of you. I, too, part of my reason for being here is also because Gurdeep asked me to be here. So thank you so much for all that you do. And I want to echo Ami's comments on Congressman Joe Crowley's leadership for so many communities, but including in the Sikh American community. And as many of us came to Congress, he really helped with a lot of the issues. I'm honored to stand here today with all of you. Welcome all of you to DC. Anyone else here from New York? Yay.
A lot of people in New York.
So I just wanted to be here to congratulate all of you on this wonderful publication, 50 Prominent Sikhs of USA. This is really such a point of pride for our shared communities. From the late Congressman Dalip Singh Son, the first Asian American whose portrait still hangs in the Capitol, and the first Sikh American in Congress, to the incredible Sikh Americans who have been indelible members of our armed forces, law enforcement, trucking, medicine, and agricultural sectors. Sikh Americans have made a critical impact in the U.S., especially in our community in Queens. I represent parts of Queens, New York, which has a significant Sikh population. The Sikh tradition represents egalitarianism, family, and a commitment to truth and justice. And that's why I'm so proud to be a member of the American Sikh Caucus. I was proud to be an original co-sponsor of a resolution recognizing the historic, cultural, and religious significance of the Festival of Vaisakhi, as well as a resolution recognizing the historic significance of Sikh Americans. Diversity and collaboration of cultures has always been critical to America's strength. And that's why in this political climate, I'm more committed than ever to advocating for important immigration policies that maintain America's role as a safe haven for those seeking a life of opportunity. We've also been working as a member of the House Appropriations Subcommittee on Homeland Security to fight for rigorous oversight of immigration enforcement policies. And through this subcommittee, I've also worked tirelessly to ensure that there is more money available than ever before to protect vulnerable communities from the increasing number of hate crimes. I've worked to expand the nonprofit security program. These grants, as you may know, are eligible for any nonprofit that faces a security risk. And I encourage all of you to consider whether your houses of worship might benefit from this federal program. So I look forward to continuing our partnership together. Honored to be here with so many of my colleagues in government from both sides of the aisle, and congratulations on this important publication.
Thank you very much.
We want to give you the book. May I ask, because we have a number of congressional leaders who are here, and they have to speak for a few minutes, they have to go because they have either vote or some other business to take care. So we want to just show the strength of the support that we are getting here at the U.S. Congress. I would like to invite all the members of Congress to please come here. We would like to present you the book as well as get your participation. And the first two rows of the Sikh representatives, would you also please join? Hanji, third row bhi aajo ji, just to show the gathering. So all the congressional staff also, would you please come and join? Yes.
What's your step?
Next book will have more women on it.
I think you just invited the entire.
Haji, baki apan next karange next round. Thank you. Bole so nihal. All right, Ji, thank you so much. Because members of Congress have to go, so we would like to invite all of them to speak as they are here. The next one I would really like to invite from Congressman Greg Stanton, who is here from Arizona, a friend of Rana Sodhi. Rana Sodhi ji, tusi please here, and Jasdev Singh Sachdev. We would like to welcome Congressman Stanton because he has been such a big support for the community, especially after 9/11 when Balbir Singh Sodhi was killed. Many of the U.S. congressional leaders supported the Sodhi family, and he's here with us. So I would like to invite him to say a few words. Please give him a round of applause.
Thank you very much. I'll be brief. It is an honor to be here for this, of course, celebration of the birthday, 550th birthday of Nanu Garak, and the celebration of the Sikh community throughout the world, but in the United States of America. I understand that this is the second book published. The first one was the most prominent members of the Sikh community in India.
Yes.
And now, this great book celebrating the most spectacular and incredible leaders for the Sikh community in the United States of America. This book is big, it's heavy. It might go beyond the limit for what we can accept in Congress. I don't know. We'll have to check with the ethics department, but this is a wonderful book, and I appreciate that. And of course, it celebrates the people that are pictured here. All of you are very important, but make no mistake, the most prominent Sikh in my world is Rana Sodhi, who's in here. This man has been so great in Arizona, and his family and the Sikh community. Phoenix is the fastest growing city in the United States of America, and the Sikh community is growing at an incredible pace. And the Sikh community, I'm so lucky, I'm the former mayor of the city, to provide so much support to the cultural vitality, the business success that I have seen, and the generosity of the community has always blown me away. And we saw the worst of mankind shortly after the tragedy of September 11th, in which a member of the Sodhi family was murdered in Mesa, Arizona, by a racist. But then we saw the best of mankind when the Sodhi family, instead of being angry at the world, angry at people, instead showed their heart and their love by teaching people in Arizona and throughout the United States. They took it as a teaching moment, their personal tragedy, and taught us about love and compassion and about forgiveness. And it's a lesson we could learn so much now in our country and where we're facing in the world. And I just want to say how much I admire you and your family and owe you a huge debt of gratitude. And thank you for inviting me to this wonderful event. Have a great evening.
Thank you, Congressman Stanton. We also have Congresswoman Haley Stevens. She's also an important member of U.S. Congress from Michigan, and I would like to invite her to say a few words. Congresswoman Stevens? Okay. Yes, thank you.
We're taking our historic woman's photo. As we recognize and thank you all so much for being here. This is incredibly symbolic, incredibly significant. I'm up here with my colleagues as vice chair of the Sikh caucus. And I have to say, I'm from Michigan. I'm from this southeastern Michigan. I have a phenomenal Gurdwara up the street from my house. You can imagine what a joy this is for me. Several days before the new year began, I joined my friends at the Gurdwara. We were celebrating the bill I had just got signed into law, the Building Blocks of STEM Act. And my friend, a woman, a doctor, said, "We'd like to have you back to the Gurdwara one more time to talk about the Building Blocks of STEM Act, how we're going to invest in the next generation and support early childhood education in sciences and technology and engineering and mathematics." If you know Michigan, that is one thing we are known for, is the automotive capital. But we are also known for having a rich tapestry of individuals, incredible diversity, and an incredible Sikh community. So it's a profound honor to stand before you all here tonight. It is a profound honor to work with the American Sikh Caucus as it reaches from Garamendi's district all the way in California to mine in Michigan and beyond. We are a greater country because of all of you. We are a greater country because of the commitment to service, to serving the next generation, to serving our country. That is something that all of you represent. I cannot wait to thumb through this book. I cannot wait to read more stories. You know, we were heartbroken when we lost Sandy. We were heartbroken. And we submitted to the Congressional Record. We spoke up then. We shared the stories, sometimes in sorrow, but also in celebration. And we can let the children yell. We can let, you know, we enjoy having children in the Congress. We enjoy having our children from the Sikh community. Thank you all so much again. My name is Haley Stevens, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you. Thank you.
With me are two very important members of U.S. Congress. They represent both sides of the aisle. And Congressman Garamendi represents the entire Roseville, Yuba City, and part of Sacramento. And his office and he himself helped facilitate this event to take place. So please thank him and give him a round of applause, Congressman Garamendi. And he has been, ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਕਰ ਲਓ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ, that he has been really a rock for the Sikh community in U.S. Congress, and throughout his district, people call him anytime, any Sikh who has any issue. Congressman Garamendi is always there to support us. So with that, Congressman Garamendi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It is so good to see you return once again to the Capitol to express your needs, your desire to be recognized. As the co-chair of the Sikh caucus, we have been working with you for the last decade to make sure that the laws of this nation are accommodating the religion and the society and culture of the Sikhs. We've made good progress. I know this is the 550th birthday of your leader. It's also a day to recognize that the virtues that the Sikh religion always puts forth actually take place. We had a fire in California, the Paradise Fire. It was the Sikh community in the Central Valley, in Yuba City, Marysville, and the communities of the area that reached out immediately, inviting into their homes, into their communities, the victims, the survivors of the fire. It is but one example, the place where the first Sikhs immigrated to this nation. And from there, you've spread out across this country. Thank you for being here. Stay with it. We're with you.
Yes. Congressman, I would like, not all of the 50 people who are mentioned in the book are here, but a few of them are here, those who are being honored by, in the book. Would you please stand and be recognized, those who are mentioned in the book? Some of the 50 prominent Sikhs who are here. Give them a round of applause. Would you all... Congressman, for you. Congressman Gerrymandy. Bole so nihal. So this is a very distinguished group of Sikh men and women from all over the country who are here. And we are so thrilled that very, very important members of US Congress have come to welcome all of us and to show their solidarity and support with the Sikh community. Without further delay, I would like to invite a very important member, Congressman Peter King, a strong voice from New York area for any issue, especially strengthening the security and safety of all Americans in this country. Peter King is the voice. So thank you so much, Peter King. Please give him a round of applause.
He's our New Yorker.
Thank you very much. It's really an honor to be here tonight, to be here with all of you. I can tell you, coming from Long Island in New York, I know firsthand the outstanding contributions that the Sikh community has made. They are such an outstanding part of the community. They're constantly working for the community. They're always giving of themselves. And I know Dr. Sabharwal is here tonight. And years ago, when I was first elected to Congress, one of the first people who welcomed me into his home to meet the Sikh community was Dr. Sabharwal and his family. So I want to thank him and all of you, really, for the great job you do. This book is, to me, a fitting tribute. But as far as I'm concerned, if you listed all of the outstanding Sikhs, you'd have a book about 1,000 pages long, at least. So, but I want to thank you for having me here tonight. And I heard what Congresswoman Meng said about the houses of worship. On the Homeland Security Committee, we have included funding for any house of worship that feels under siege, that feels threatened, to apply. We want to stand with you. Every religion, every group should be treated equally, and no one should be subject to any type of persecution, harassment, or any type of violence at all. So with that, I want to thank you for having me here today. Thank you for coming to Washington to be part of the government, to be part of the community back home, and for all that you do. You are outstanding Americans. Thank you all for really living the American dream and making the American dream better for all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congressman, we have some food in the back, so
Okay.
please take advantage of that tasty food. And all the staff members who are here, congressional staff, please join us at the food. So we're just going to pause for a minute or two to fix the sound system. The gentleman is here, and then we have Congresswoman Rajwant with us, and she will also say a few words. Thank you.
Testing, mic check. Maybe we should bring back all those congressmen again.
Oh, we have captured it on TV. So Congresswoman Jaipal, again from the Indian background, and she is an important voice. In the U.S. Congress, a very prominent member now in the inner circles of the Speaker. and speaking on many national issues on the national television. We see her all the time. And it's really good to see that from a Indian background, and we are all reminded of the Leap Singh song, the first Asian to be elected in US Congress. So she is carrying the torch and really giving inspiration to many of the Indian Americans and all the colored people in this country to see that there is a possibility you can also be a leader and lead this nation. Without further delay, Congresswoman Jayapal, please give her a round of applause.
Thank you so much. Is this still working? No, it's gone.
I don't know what happened.
Working now. Just that. Oh,
We may need you to just stay right here.
you have to stay here.
Yeah, now it's working. Hello, good evening, everybody. Works. Wonderful. Wonderful. Why Guruji ka Khalsa, Why Guruji ki Fateh.
Let's do it one more time. Why
Why
Guruji
Guruji
ka?
ka Khalsa, Why Guruji ki Fateh.
They could do a better job. Why Guruji ka Khalsa?
Thank you. It shouldn't have taken times, but but thank you so much. My name is Pramila Jayapal, and I am so proud to represent Washington's 7th Congressional District in the United States Congress, and to be the first Indian American woman ever elected to the U.S. House of Representatives. And I just want to thank you for the tremendous work and advocacy that you all have done on so many issues, and for the values of the Sikh American community. I started working with the Sikh American community in earnest right after 9/11, when Balbir Singh Sodhi was killed, as many of you remember, in Mesa, Arizona.
His brother is here.
Oh, thank you. Well,
I'll do it.
thank you. Thank you for being here. And I remember so clearly that moment when, you know, we saw the pictures of the man who killed your brother and saying that he did this for America, and how insulted I felt as a new immigrant citizen myself, for you, for your family, for all of us in America, to see this kind of hate and violence perpetrated on somebody who belongs here, who has every right that we all have. And that was the work that got me into that post 9/11 work, and we worked very closely with the founders of the Sikh Coalition to stand up the Sikh Coalition, to put out an educational document about the Sikh community, to help people understand what the turban actually means, that this is a sign that people who wear this turban are here to protect us, to protect against discrimination, and to really help the kids who are being bullied in schools across the country. We worked with over 12,000 kids, many of whom were Sikh American, to defend them and against this bullying and against these hate crimes. And I am so sorry for your loss, and I am so sorry that we are still in a state where these things are still happening, where we still have Sikh Americans who are the targets of hate and violence. Just recently in Kent, Washington, we had another case. And so for me, what I want to tell you today is that we see you, we hear you, and we embrace you. The Sikh community is very much a part of America, and the contributions that Sikh Americans have made through the founding of our country, in agriculture initially, but in every field, in medicine, in business, in so many different fields. But the values that are at the core of the Sikh American community, the Sikh religion, not to mention that I love going to Gurdwara because the food there is the best in Washington State. But really that sense of community is so deeply, deeply important. And so I will tell you that we are still working very closely with the Sikh American, a whole host of issues, from encouraging innovation and entrepreneurship from immigrants, to education, which is so important to the Sikh community, to fighting hate and discrimination. I am here as one of only 14 members of Congress out of 535 who is actually a naturalized citizen. I was born in India, and I was a citizen of India for 35 years, actually for longer than I've been a citizen of the United States. My parents still live there, and I am working on human rights not only here in America, but also in India and around the world. Some of you know I've introduced a resolution on Kashmir, and also to ensure that religious freedom is part and parcel of every great democracy. And so I will continue to do that work. I will continue to do that work, but I am so honored to be here, and it's so wonderful to see you all here and to have the joy of continuing to push for the values that I know the Sikh American community so deeply believes in. So thank you so much for being here, and we will continue to push for justice and for democracy, and I thank you all for your work on both of those fronts.
We want to take a picture. We want to take a picture with you. Congresswoman Jayapal, please read her profile and the kind of work she has done. She is really a fearless voice. She does not care when she speaks. She has to speak for the rights of everyone. So we are very proud of her role in the US Congress, and really a voice that is so needed in this country. So we are very proud of her. I would like to invite all those members of the Sikh community who are 30 and below, because we would like to also recognize that they are the future of the community. Would you please come? All the youngsters 30 and below come, and we want to have a picture with all the community leaders here. Please come. Aajo. Sharm na karo, tode uncle auntie kuch nahi kehande. Yes. At least I can belong in this age group, right? So.
Come here.
ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਯੂਥ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਤਾਂ ਇਸ ਪਾਸੇ ਇਨਸਪਾਇਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਜੀ। ਸੋ ਨੇੜੇ ਆ ਜਾਓ ਬੇਟਾ, ਨੇੜੇ ਆ ਜਾਓ, ਨੇੜੇ ਆ ਜਾਓ, ਨੇੜੇ ਆ ਜਾਓ।
I don't know how we're going to get this picture. Yeah, it's a lot of...
Bole so nihal. So Congresswoman, many of them are in many different fields, medical field, IT field, and all kinds of different ways. They are the future leaders and contributing and making this country strong and prosperous. So we are very proud of their contribution. Tusi aajo ji. The other person, very important member of US Congress, Congresswoman Judy Chu. She is actually the founder of the Sikh caucus, the American Sikh caucus in the United States. Would you please give her a round of applause, welcoming her? And she represents a very important district in Los Angeles. Before you continue, we just want to make sure that the sound system is working. Sorry.
Look like this is going bad. I got next
ਅਸੀਂ ਫੁਲਕਾਰੀਆਂ ਲਿਆਂਦੀਆਂ ਸੀ, ਉਹ ਇੱਥੇ ਦੀਆਂ ਰਹਿ ਗਈਆਂ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਣੀਆਂ ਸੀ ਕਾਂਗਰਸਮੈਨ। ਸੋ ਵੀ ਗੋਣਾ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਵਿਦ ਰਾਣਾ ਜੀ, would you please? ਤੁਸੀਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ। Thank you. This is really a gift from Punjab. This is the most important artwork of Punjab. So, Fulkari, you can absolutely.
Am I going to get married now?
She's asking, is she getting married today? So.
Okay. Please have him sit right here.
Oh, wow.
And for all communities. So we are very proud of her role. She laid the foundation of the American Sikh Congressional Caucus. So without further delay, Congresswoman Judy Chu.
Well, hello. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello. Oh, okay. Well, how wonderful to greet all of you here as you celebrate the 550th birthday of Guru Nanak, and also this incredible book where you have the 50 most prominent Sikh Americans. I'm so pleased that I am here for you on this grand occasion, and as chair of the Congressional Asian American Caucus and founder of the first ever Congressional Sikh Caucus, I'm especially proud to be here. I am so proud that you have a founder such as Guru Nanak, a true humanitarian, a true champion, and one who preached against prejudices based on race, caste, and status, and preached for the equality of all individuals. And I am so proud of the influence that Sikh Americans have had on Capitol Hill. One great thing that happens every year now is Langar on the Hill, and it's so wonderful to see so many congressional staffers and members sitting on the floor with their shoes off, enjoying a meal of roti and lentil soup. But I want to say that with your wonderful book, I must praise the person that means a lot to me, and that is the very first Asian American in Congress, Dalip Singh Sound, a Sikh American. His story is very extraordinary. How he could have been denied the ability to buy land, how he could have been denied the ability to even gain U.S. citizenship, and once granted, he turned right around and ran for elected office, and then became the very first member of Congress that was Asian American. That is a tremendous accomplishment, and it was a Sikh American that did that. How about that? So we must continue, though, to work together. Just 2 weeks ago, I was so heartbroken to learn that a Gurdwara in Orangeville, California was vandalized by graffiti by white supremacists. And that intolerance goes against the values of openness and peace espoused by Sikhs. So we will fight hard against hate crimes. We will fight hard against these instances of intolerance. And we will work together to make sure that people can come together and understand what this beautiful religion is all about and how incredible your community is. So thank you very much. Thank you and congratulations on this incredible book.
We would like to offer. Bolay so nihal.
She was a champion of that.
Can you come?
Oh, and my book. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right, we also have another distinguished member of U.S. Congress, Congressman Tom Suozzi.
New York, and Professor Dr. Sabharwal, please come.
Mrs. Sabharwal also. All those from New York, would you please come and join here? Yes.
Sat Sri Akal. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. I'm very happy to be with all of you. I can't believe how many of my friends have been selected as the 50 most important Sikhs in America. It's very exciting for me. The first man that I developed a relationship, is this on? Can you hear me or not? The first Sikh that I made a friendship with was my good friend, Dr. Sabarol. I was the mayor of the city of Glen Cove. I became the mayor in 1994, and over 20 years ago, he and I worked together. He bought the property. I got the approvals from the city when I was the mayor to build the first Gurdwara on Long Island, and I want to thank Dr. Sabarol for his good work, and his wonderful wife, also Dr. Sabarol. I want to thank her as well. Then I saw other faces on here. I saw Sant Chatwal, who's been a big friend of mine for a long time. And I saw T.J. Brindra on here, and I've been a friend with him a long time. And Mr. Narula, I didn't even know you were being honored tonight. Let's hear it for my good friend, one of the great this is off again. One of the great political leaders of the Democratic Party in Queens, and a wonderful Sikh American, a great friend. Thank you so much for the great things you've done for so many years.
Thank you very much. And I'll do again.
Now, where are you from?
Where?
From where?
From New York.
Where in New York? Where?
Flushing.
In Flushing. Oh, this gentleman I haven't met before, but he and I are going to become very good friends. He's from Queens, and I represent a piece of Queens now, but not Flushing. I better make sure that Grace Meng comes here later, right?
You are born in Queen area now.
But not in Flushing, though. Anyway, it's amazing how much Sikh Americans have accomplished. If you look at the Sikh Americans, their education levels, their economic success, and now we see more and more of your families participating in public life, getting involved in the community. Your children graduating from schools in America and going on to great careers, but also getting more and more involved in community affairs. And I look forward to seeing the first Sikh American president of the United States of America. Thank you very much. Dhanyavad?
Yes.
Dhanyavad? Shukriya. Shukriya. The microphone's... Whoever made this microphone system was not a Sikh. Okay. Come on, come over here. Come over here.
We have a gift for you. So if you all... Right here.
Yeah, why not? Wait a minute, bring Dr. Sabarol over here. Oh, thank you.
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਫੜ ਲਓ ਜੀ, ਫੜ ਲਓ, ਆ ਫੜ ਲਓ ਜਰਾ ਸਬਰਵਾਲ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਖੋਲ ਯੈਸ Congressman Acosta, Congressman Krishnamurthy, would you please come? We're going to take a picture. We'll have you. All the congressional leaders, would you please come in the front?
Group picture.
Please come. Jim Costa. Oh, Mubarak. Where are we looking?
All those who are here from New York, would you please stand up and be recognized? All those who are here from New York, would you please stand up and be recognized? Bole so nihal. All those who are here from California, would you please stand up and be recognized? California.
Raja, thank you. Hey, oh my God, I didn't know you were here. You must be out there. I made it. You're gonna hide the me next, okay. Stand. This one? Yeah. Okay. Is it working now? Thank you. You can say something now.
ਇਹਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਰੱਖ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਹੈ ਨਾ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਜੋ ਹੋ ਜਾਣ ਅੱਛਾ
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a few more members of U.S. Congress who are here, ardent supporters of the Sikh community. Congressman Krishnamurthy, a very important voice in the U.S. Congress, from Indian descent, and has risen in the Democratic Party so fast and has made an impact that he's been sought in the media often to speak on very important issues of the day. So without further delay, Congressman Krishnamurthy.
Sat Sri Akal. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ka Fateh. Thank you so much. It's so nice to come someplace they can pronounce your name properly. This is a true story. When I first ran for office in Chicago, I said, "Hi, my name is Raja Krishnamurthy." And the person looking back at me said, "Roger Christian Murphy. Very nice to meet you." So it's so nice to be here. I want to observe those 3 rules of public speaking. Be short, be sweet, and be gone. And so I have 3 points. First of all, can you give a big round of applause to SCORE for having this wonderful event today? Can you give them a big round of applause? I can't hear you. There's no enthusiasm. Secondly, I want to say a special thank you to Mr. Singh for putting together this book about 50 prominent Sikh Americans. Can you give them a big round of applause? I see so many of my friends. I see Gagan Singh. I see Amar Sani. I see Navneet Chugh. I see Ajay Bang. Can you all stand up, the people who are being recognized tonight? We need to all see you. Come on, stand. Come on. Be recognized.
Call them up here.
And come up here and be recognized up front, please. These folks are some of the finest individuals you will ever meet. Am I right about that?
Absolutely.
And I segue to my 3rd and final point, which is this. Sikh Americans are some of the greatest people you will ever meet anywhere. And they happen to be in America. Like them, I was an immigrant. And I suspect, like me, they and you came to this country with very little in your pockets. But you brought your culture, you brought your values, you brought your education, and you brought your work ethic. And you worked tirelessly day and night to put food on the table for your families, a roof over their heads. You educated your beautiful children, and now look at you. You are a success in the greatest country the world has ever known, the United States of America. Am I right about that? Yeah. Am I right? Yeah. And they are the pride. They are the pride of one of the greatest civilizations in the world, in India. So I stand on their shoulders to reach for the stars, to be in the world's greatest deliberative body, the United States Congress. And so although my name is Raja Krishnamurthy, you can call me Raja Singh. And as Raja Singh, I represent you, your families, what makes you good, great, just, decent, exceptional people in an exceptional country. And so this is what I need you to do for me. I need you to step up and get even more involved in the civic affairs of the United States of America. You know, when I was growing up, my father said to me, "Raja, you can do anything you want to do in life." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yes. You can be a civil engineer, a mechanical engineer, an electrical engineer, a computer engineer, or a doctor." I ended up getting a BS in mechanical engineering. Of course, I practice the BS part now. But the point is that you, your children and grandchildren can do anything in this country. And I can't wait to see what they do next. I can't wait to see the next Sikh American member of the United States Congress. How about that? Bole so nihal. So, I want you to start running for office. Run for city council. Run for state house. Run for state senate. And run for the United States Congress, though not in my congressional district. Anywhere else, we'll be so proud, and I can't wait to see what happens next at the next celebration. So, thank you so much. I close with my favorite saying. Yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery, but today's a gift. That's why we call it the present. And so I'm so blessed and honored to be with some of the finest people in the world who happen to be in the United States and who make up the fabric of our community. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless the Sikh people. And God bless America. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
May I ask Amarpreet Sani from Boston and his wife Nikita ji, tusi bhi aao. Give Congressman Krishnamurthy the Fulkari on behalf of the Sikh community. Nikita has also now is on the education board in her town and directing almost 10 schools. Now, next we have a very, very important member, like a family to us, congressman who represents the largest concentration of Sikhs in the United States, and that's the Fresno area. As you know, the Fresno area, close to almost 25% of the entire small stores, gas stations, trucking business, 25% of that area is run by the Sikh community. The largest gurdwaras, close to 50,000 Sikhs live in the Central Valley area. And Congressman Jim Costa is really an important member
for us representing our issues in the U.S. Congress and has always come for any issue
is of concern to the Sikh community. And he is a great voice in the Democratic Party. Without further delay, Congressman Jim Acosta.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It is my honor to be here with my colleagues to share in the overwhelming support that the Sikh community has provided and is growing in its efforts to educate the American public of the incredible contributions that you've made and the 550th anniversary of the birthday that Congressman John Garamendi is sponsoring, and we are all co-sponsoring, and that's the significant anniversary of Guru Nanak. This anniversary, we know, is to celebrate the founder of Sikhism, the 5th largest religion in the world, nearly 30 million followers, and over 1 million followers in the United States. And as my friend noted, both Congressman McNerney and I know, as does Congressman Garamendi, the incredible communities that are reflected in the San Joaquin and Sacramento Valley, from Bakersfield all the way up to Redding. As a matter of fact, the largest Sikh festival is in California every year in Congressman Garamendi's district.
Yes.
Over 100,000?
Yes.
Every year in Yuba?
Yuba City, yes.
Yuba City. At one time, I had 8 gurdwaras in my district. Today I have 4. But I think what's important to know is the history in our country that is not as well known. We know that Guru was born in 1469 in Pakistan, present-day Pakistan. His early years were marked with many events that demonstrated that he had been marked by divine grace. He was a prophet, traveling far and wide and teaching people the message of a universal creator, that God is good and God is everywhere. Guru Nanak also preached a universal message of justice, equality for all, including women's empowerment, and service to others and devotion to nature and the environment. And every year, Sikhs around the world travel to his birthplace to remember the life and message of love, compassion, and kindness. Things that all of us share together that are universal truths and that are really the foundation of the human rights that are embodied in America's Constitution and our Bill of Rights. But we know today that we have challenges. We have divisions in our country. And sadly, we have in certain communities a notion that is anti-immigrant. Let's say it for what it is. We are a nation of immigrants, immigrants past and immigrants present. And your community, our community, reflects that story of immigrants coming to the United States for what? A better life for themselves and for their families. And then you give back. And when we see hate crimes in America that have been impacted on your community, we take pause because we must speak out and we must respond. And that's why I want to commend so many of you who have put together this effort in the last 2 years on this public service campaign to explain to the American public what the love and brotherhood and message of hope that is the embodiment of Sikhism. And I say, as difficult as it is, you must continue to provide that education, whether it's through multimedia forms. I participate in your radio programs in the San Joaquin Valley. But there are other ways in which we can provide that message, that personal experience that I have been honored and been blessed that you have given me when you have welcomed me into your temples of worship, to be a part of your community, to be a part of that fabric. The first district director as a member of the United States Congress of Sikhism was a person that I appointed, Gary Shahil.
Wow. Very good.
We've gone on to empower members of your community. Just last year, my university, Fresno State University, home of the Bulldogs, go Dogs, established a sister university relationship with PAU in Punjab, with the Punjabi Agricultural University. And so now we have an exchange with students, with faculty, because of the common nature of the University of Punjab, as well as Fresno State. But there are other things that we can do to further strengthen the bonds between the contributions your community makes as Americans of Sikh background. So I will continue to do everything I can as a member of our caucus as we celebrate not only 550 years, but also the contributions. The first Sikh temple in the United States was in Stockton, California, in my colleague's district. And so many more have come. So let me thank you. Thank each and every one of you. How many Californians do we have here? Where are Californians?
Would you please stand up?
Please stand. For Congressman McNerney and Congressman Garamendi and all of us who very much welcome your contributions. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. God bless each and every one of us as we endeavor to make America a better nation through your contributions for a future that provides for good for all Americans. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you.
Would you please stay here? May I invite all the members of California delegation of the Sikhs, please come forward. Navneet Chugh ji, Haji Gagan ji and Navneet Chugh, please come and give Fulkari to Congressman Jim Costa. I know. I just met. Bole so nihal. All the staff members from different congressmen's office and congressional leaders, please, the food is being served in the back, so please enjoy the food. Now we have another friend of our community, Congressman Jerry McNerney. He's also a neighbor district from Congressman Jim Costa. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. God bless you.
Thank you. Thanks for that.
Another very important voice for our community. He has been supportive of so many issues of the Sikh community. So without further delay, please welcome Congressman Jerry McNerney.
Well, good evening, and it's an honor to be here. I just want to say I'm going to repeat what my good friend Jim Costa said. My district includes Stockton, California, which has the oldest Gurdwara in the country. It's over 100 years old, and they have amazing festivals where you go and uplift with the colors and the spirits and the displays and the people that are just so excited about being in this country. And I just want to say a word about Sikhism. You know, when I see someone with a turban, that makes me feel comfortable. And I can tell you why, because the person wearing that turban is a person of honor, a person of respect, a person that believes in the things that I believe in protecting the poor people, and protecting the people that are disadvantaged. These are core beliefs that make this country strong. The Sikh community in my district and everywhere are composed of people that work hard, that have family values, and contribute to society. So any district in this country would be glad to have a Sikh population because they give stability to our country. In my district, a lot of Sikhs are farmers and produce food that we all eat. So this is all important. But there's one other very important thing that I want to say about Sikhism is that the Sikh community is growing in political influence in this country. You're having your say, and that say is going to continue to grow. And I welcome that because it's a, thank you. I welcome that growing influence because this country is built on people that have different beliefs working together to make this a better country. And that's exactly what I think this community is doing. So thank you for inviting me. Thank you for your contribution to our great nation.
May I ask Davinder Bans ji, if you are here, Dr. Balwinder Singh, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਆ ਕੇ please ਸਰੋਪਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦਿਓ ਫੁਲਕਾਰੀ. I think Dr. Baljinder Singh ji, please come. Sardar Karamjit Singh ji, please आओ. ਆ ਸਰੋਪਾ ਦਿਓ. ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦਿਓ ਇੱਧਰ.
Okay, thank you.
Bolai so nihal. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Congressman, we have wonderful food for you. Please in the back. Please take it. Thank you so much.
I've never seen you look
Would you give him a round of applause because he represents the Stockton area. Stockton is the first Gurdwara in United States built in 1912. So he's very supportive of the Sikh community in the Stockton area. So thank you so much. And now we have another distinguished member, Congresswoman Maloney from the Manhattan area in New York. So please welcome Congresswoman Maloney. She will tell us what she has done. Besides she is a very good-looking woman, she does a lot of wonderful work in the U.S. Congress. So Congresswoman Maloney.
Thank you. I'm from New York, and I want to thank my district leader, Singh Narula, for inviting me, and he's here. And I want to invite everybody up from New York to take a picture with me.
All of New York.
All of New York. Now, one thing that I did for the Indian American community, which is a strong, vibrant community, is the Diwali stamp. Remember the Diwali stamp? That was my letter, my legislation. I created it. I had to work on it many years, and last year alone, the Diwali stamp raised something like $6 million for the Postal Service. It's been one of the most successful stamps of all time. Happy Diwali, live there, be light. And also, when I heard from one of my constituents who was in the military, they were telling him he had to remove his article of faith, his turban. And he said, why? We're not in war. And so I organized a letter. We got over 126 members of Congress to sign it. And Secretary of Defense did a ruling, Gates, that said that they could wear their articles of faith except at times of war. They have to wear the helmet. So I'm proud of doing that. And I want to say that I want to thank everybody, especially Dr. Singh, the chairman of the Singh Council. Where's Dr. Singh? Thank you for organizing this event. And Dr. Problem, for the author of 50 prominent Sikhs in the USA.
He's the guy.
He's the guy right here. And I represent a lot of them. Like, have you ever heard of Preet Bharara?
Yes.
He's a Sikh.
Yeah,
So there's a lot of famous Sikhs out there. But right now is a day of celebration for the contributions of the community at large. Thank you for enriching our lives here in America. Thank you. My honor. Let's go over. Come on, let's go out here. Let's go out here. Come over here.
Please come. Thank you, Congresswoman Maloney, for all your wonderful work and support for the community. May God bless you, and you continue to be the strongest voice in the U.S. Congress for our community and for all the other communities.
She's the person she introduced the Diwali stamps.
Absolutely, she just, yeah, absolutely.
You know, they told me they didn't think we'd make money. We sold out the first day.
Wow. Thank you so much for stopping by. The food is available in the back, please take part. Pehno te Pravo, so this has been really a wonderful opportunity for us to hear many members of Congress who have stopped by, and many more will come. But this is again another opportunity for all of us to really also listen to some of the people who are being honored here. So, मैं चाहूँगा कि जिहड़ी मेरे को लिस्ट हैगी है, we'll start with Sardar Amarpreet Singh Sani, who is here from Boston, an amazing fellow who has accomplished so much that he was given an honor by the Obama White House as an agent of change. And he has won so many awards, and his business has done so well. It was even, he had an opportunity to ring the bell at the Wall Street. And his wife, Nikita, is also here. She sits on the school board, and he supports many charities and the one which I'm working with him is the Eco-Sikh, working on the environmental issues. Without further delay, I would like to invite Amarpreet Sahni to please come and say a few words. Please give him a round of applause. ਹਾਂਜੀ an important announcement ਸਾਰੇ ਬੈਠ ਜਾਓ ਜੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਫੂਡ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਥੋੜੀ ਦੇਰ ਲਈ ਸਟਾਪ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਆਪਣੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਗੈਸਟ ਆਏ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਸੁਣਨਾ ਜੀ ਤੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਨੋਇਜ਼ ਜੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਘੱਟ ਕਰ ਸਕੋ ਤੇ ਲੈਟਸ ਹੀਅਰ ਆਲ the wonderful guests that who are here, those people who are being honored. Amarpreet Sahni ji.
Thank you, Rajwant ji, and everybody, Prableen ji.
Let me get the voice. ਹਾਂਜੀ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਜੀ ਜਰਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਹਾਂਜੀ
Thank you so much, Rajwant ji and Prableen ji. It indeed is a real pleasure to be here at the Capitol celebrating Guru Nanak Dev Ji's 550th anniversary, which is probably the most significant event in our lives that will be, and in a small part with the launching of the book where some of the Sikh Americans have been able to achieve success in various walks of life. What really makes me proud, besides the things that I have done myself, I think that's a small fraction of what the community has achieved overall and in terms of its maturity and its reach. Building from agriculture, going into industry, going into hospitality, politics, social work, gurdwaras, ecological domains, professors, doctors, lawyers, all kinds of things. So it is a sign that the community is maturing, and I think being more in public life is something that I think we can all look forward to. My wife who's here, Deepika Sahni, is showing at least me the way. She's involved in the town meeting, she's in the school committee in our local town, and now people know me as Deepika's husband in my town. So thank you for everything and all the support that she offers, and thank you to the broader Sikh community in the Potomac area, and really appreciate everybody showing up out over here, and it's indeed our privilege. Thank you so much.
ਤੇ ਅਮਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਸਾਹਨੀ ਜੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਨੇ ਇੰਨਾ ਹੀ ਕੰਟਰੀਬਿਊਸ਼ਨ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੈਸੇਚਿਊਸਟਸ ਦਾ ਹੁਣ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਆਲੀਸ਼ਾਨ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਬਣਿਆ he was the one who brought the governor and all the elected officials to come and inaugurate the gurdwara. So wonderful contribution to the Sikh community and to the nation that many White House administration has recognized him, and his wife sits on the school board. She ran for the office, and they are really contributing immensely. Thank you so much. Great. May I ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਹੈ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਗੈਸਟ ਆਏ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੰਗਰੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਸਟਾਫ ਤੋਂ ਸਿਰਫ ਉਹੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਛਕਣ ਦਿਓ ਜੀ ਬਾਕੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਭੈਣ ਭਰਾ ਨੇ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਬੈਠ ਜਾਓ ਤੇ that will be really nice because ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਇੱਥੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ we will never have the opportunity again to listen to them. So let's hear a minute or two from each one of them. ਹਾਂਜੀ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਜੀ Can everybody sit down, please? Take a seat. Manjot from... I want to introduce a very distinguished member of our community, Manjot Singh. Guess where he is working right now? Nancy Pelosi's office. Manjot Singh is working there at the Speaker's office. So we are very proud of him. An amazing fellow, amazing role model for the young people, and he is, venturing out to do the political work. So right here, Dr. Baljinder Singh. मैं डॉक्टर बलजिंदर सिंह जी ਨੂੰ ਕਹਾਂਗਾ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆ ਜਾਓ ਜੀ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਦਵਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਬੈਂਸ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਆ ਜਾਣ ਇੱਥੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਤੇ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਗਗਨ ਸਿੰਘ and Gurdeep Singh Narula. Each one of them, please come here so we can continue very quickly listen from each one of them.
Hello everybody, good evening. I don't know, I didn't think I deserved this name in this book, but I don't know what did I do. Probably chose me for this book. But I'm so grateful for compiling every talent of United States in this book to represent Sikhs as the cream of Sikhs to the Congress people, to the United States public, and to the people outside watching TV. It's great effort, and we really appreciate Prableen for this. Thank you very much, Prableen.
जी नेक्स्ट जी सरदार दविंदर सिंह बैंस कितने ने जी दविंदर सिंह बैंस जी okay he will probably come back in a minute. Next will be Sardar Gagan Singh, who is a very distinguished business leader in the New Jersey area. He is also has appeared in the book. Sardar Gagan Singh ji.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. I'll be quick. I'll follow Raja's dictum of being short and sweet and be out of here. But it's truly humbling. I would echo the gentleman before me who said, I don't know if I deserve this, but I'm grateful anyhow to Dr. Prableen Singh. Twanu sabnu badhaiyan Guru Nanak Dev Ji di 550th anniversary di. And I take this, honor on behalf of all aspiring young Sikhs and who know that if with hard work in this country and anywhere in the world, they can do anything with God's grace. Thank you.
ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਵਾਈਫ ਵੀ ਨਾਲ ਆਈ ਹੋਈ ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਅੱਗੇ ਆ ਜਾਓ please come somebody will take it ਬੋਲੇ ਸੋ ਨਿਹਾਲ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਇਜ਼ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਗੁਰਦੀਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਨਰੂਲਾ ਤੇ ਗੁਰਿੰਦਰਪਾਲ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੋਸਨ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਗੁਰਵਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਸੂਰੀ ਐਂਡ ਸਰਦਾਰਨੀ ਹਰਲੀਨ ਸਿੰਘ would you please come Haji Gurdeep Singh Narula ji. He's probably stepped out. Gurinder Pal Singh Josan ji. ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਵੀ ਆ ਜਾਓ ਦਵਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਬੈਂਸ ਜੀ ਆ ਜਾਓ ਤੁਸੀਂ We are hearing from each one of you. So Gurinder Pal Singh.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I feel extremely proud to be selected as one of the 50 prominent Sikhs of USA by Dr. Prableen Singh, to whom I am very grateful for this special honor. With the blessings of Guru Nanak Sahib Ji, the Sikh community has been contributing in all fields globally. The first Sikhs to land on USA around 1900s have achieved success in all professions, and they're recognized by federal, state, and local government and organizations. It must be noted that Sikhs have retained the full-fledged appearance despite various difficulties. I would like to say a few words in Punjabi. ਦੋਸਤੋ ਇਹ ਵਿਲੱਖਣਤਾ ਭਰਪੂਰ ਦਿਹਾੜਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋਏ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਵਿਲੱਖਣ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਪ੍ਰਭਲੀਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ 50 ਪ੍ਰੋਮੀਨੈਂਟ ਸਿੱਖਸ ਚੁਣੇ ਹਨ ਉਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਸਾਬਤ ਸੂਰਤ ਹਨ ਇਹ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਆਇਆ ਇਹ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕਹਾਂਗਾ ਜੋ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਨੇਕ ਨੀਤੀ ਨਾਲ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਮਾਰਗ ਉੱਤੇ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਹੈ ਗੁਰੂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਉਸ ਦੀ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਹਨ ਇੰਦਾ ਹੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਮੈਂ ਆਪ ਸਭ ਨੂੰ ਵਧਾਈ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਜੋ ਕਿ ਸਿੱਖ ਚੁਣੇ ਗਏ ਹਨ ਸਤਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਖਾ
ਬੋਲੇ ਸੋ ਨਿਹਾਲ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਗੜੀ ਮੈਮੋਰੀਅਲ ਨੂੰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਰੀਬਿਲਡ ਕੀਤਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਲੱਭ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਬ੍ਰਿਟਿਸ਼ ਆਰਮੀ ਦੇ ਡੈਲੀਗੇਸ਼ਨ ਨੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਗਏ ਦਰਬਾਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਗਏ ਸੋ ਹੀ ਇਜ਼ ਅ ਗ੍ਰੇਟ ਐਕਟਿਵਿਸਟ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਗਿਵ ਹਿਮ ਅ ਰਾਊਂਡ ਆਫ ਅਪਲਾਜ਼ ਐਂਡ ਐਨਕਰੇਜ ਹਿਮ for all the hard work he does. He sometimes works 3 jobs to support some of this work single-handedly, doesn't get support from anybody, and may Vaheguru bless him for all his energy and support. ਤੇ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਦਵਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਬੈਂਸ ਆਓ ਜੀ ਦਵਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਬੈਂਸ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦਾਸ मेरे ख्याल ऑलमोस्ट मैं वैसे अपनी उम्र नहीं दसनी चाहता मैं कितना ओल्ड हैगा पर मैं बचपन तो जानता So we were together in 1971 at Paonta Sahib in a camp. His family is an amazing family of Gursikhs. They have contributed so much in Bhopal, India, and here in California, in Cleveland, and many other states. जिथे भी इन्हां दी फैमिली है एंड तुसी देखिया होना इन्हां दी जिहड़ी कार डीलरशिप है it has traveled from different parts of California, and he's employed many members of the local communities and supported many initiatives. And the Vinder Singh Bans.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Well, it's a great honor to be here actually, and Dr. Prableen Singh, thank you for doing a great job. Not for picking me up, but appreciate ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੰਮ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨਾ it takes a lot of efforts. ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਿਕ ਕਰਨਾ ਫਿਰ try to learn about them, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be some criticism about this too. But ਜਿੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਚੰਗਾ ਕੰਮ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਉੱਥੇ ਦੋਨੋਂ ਪਾਸਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ. But this is a great honor. ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਦੇ 550ਵੇਂ ਜਨਮ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ 50 ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਚੋਣ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ. I would like to ask him that now he needs to go into the different countries like Canada's and UK, some others, and recognize the other people who add to the community also. So with this one, I'm great honored to be here. And Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Bole so nihal. Hanji, Bans family, please come. Aao ji. All of us 3 kids have become medical doctors. मैं इन्होंने पूछा सी मैं क्या होर किसी फील्ड च नहीं भेजा. आओ जी. बोले सो निहाल. हाँ जी, सरदार गुरदीप सिंह नरूला ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਾਫੀ ਐਕਟਿਵ ਨੇ ਜੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਨਿਊਯਾਰਕ ਏਰੀਏ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇ ਕਈ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ, ਕੰਮ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ. ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਹੋਣਾ ਕਿ ਮੈਨੀ ਮੈਂਬਰਸ ਆਫ ਕਾਂਗਰਸਮੈਨ ਫਾਰਮਰ ਕਾਂਗਰਸਮੈਨ ਕਰੋਲੀ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਬਾਕੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਏ ਨੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬੜੀ ਚੰਗੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਨੇ, ਪਛਾਣਦੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਬੜੇ ਤਗੜੇ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸਮੈਨ ਨੇ. ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਮੈਨਹੈਟਨ ਦੀਆਂ ਕਿੰਨੀਆਂ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਨੇ. ਅੱਛਾ, ਹੁਣ ਵੇਚ ਦਿੱਤੀਆਂ ਹੋਣੀਆਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ 'ਚ. ਸੋ ਗੁਰਦੀਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਨਰੂਲਾ ਜੀ.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. It is my passion to work with all the time with the Sikh community, to work with the Sikh people. It's my job. I started this passion 2002 when Congressman Crowley was a congressman, and he tried to involve me as a person, as a speaker. Sometimes I always represent in every place, and also invite him 3 times in the Sikh parade in New York. Before nobody came except Congressman Crowley. So right now I was also delegate in 2012 in the Obama, and I was also now going to be again delegate in 2020 in the Joe Biden, which is they already sent my name. And I want to congratulate Dr. Prableen Singh. He made a lot of efforts to select some people. Maybe I did not do a good job. Maybe I give a phony, but I really appreciate whatever he did. So I appreciate Dr. Prableen Singh and Dr. Rajwant. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru.
ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਰੀਅਲ ਸਟੇਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਨਵੈਸਟਮੈਂਟ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੋਵੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਗਾਈਡੈਂਸ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ. ਔਰ ਬੜੇ ਤਗੜੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੱਲਾਂ ਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੇ. ਸੋ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਜੀ, ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧਾਈ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ. ਤੇ ਸਰਦਾਰਨੀ ਹਰਲੀਨ ਸਿੰਘ, ਡਾਕਟਰ ਹਰਸਿਮਰਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਸਭਰਵਾਲ, ਡਾਕਟਰ ਹਰਵਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ, and Sardarni Inni Kaur, please come in the front so we can have you also hear your comments. Sardarni Halim.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I am one of the 6 women who are featured in the book, but I feel that जिन्ने भी लोग इत्थे हैगे ने उन्हां दी जिहड़ी सपोर्ट सिस्टम है उहदे बगैर कोई नहीं कुछ कर सकता. ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਛੋਟੀ ਸੀ ਮੰਮਾ ਪਾਪਾ ਨੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇੰਨਾ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਦਿੱਤਾ, ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਕਰਨ ਦਿੱਤਾ. ਵੀ ਆਰ 2 ਸਿਸਟਰਸ, ਔਰ ਮੇਰੀ ਸਿਸਟਰ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਇੰਨਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਨਕਰੇਜ ਕੀਤਾ. ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਵੱਡੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵਿਆਹ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਹਸਬੰਡ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਭਈ ਜਾ ਜੋ ਕਰਨਾ ਕਰ। ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਇਨ-ਲॉज ਮੇਰੇ ਅੱਜ ਮਾਮਾ ਜੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ, ਹਾਲਾਂਕਿ ਹੀ ਇਜ਼ ਮਾਈ ਹਸਬੈਂਡਸ ਮਾਮਾ ਜੀ ਬਟ ਹੀ ਇਜ਼ ਮਾਈ ਮਾਮਾ ਜੀ। ਮੇਰੇ ਚਾਚਾ ਜੀ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਇੱਥੇ, ਇਹ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਤਾਂ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਕੁਝ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ। ਔਰ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਸੰਗਤ ਦਾ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਪੁਸ਼ਪਿੰਦਰ ਆਂਟੀ, ਅੰਕਲ, इन सब लोगों ने जितनी सपोर्ट इनकरेजमेंट दी कि जाओ हेल्प करो, लोगों फिल्म्स बनाओ, मीडिया लेके आओ ताकि सिखा दी स्टोरीज नू अगे बढ़ाओ। ये चीज़ां बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है एंड आई थिंक गोइंग फॉरवर्ड अगर सारे लोग एक दूसरे की सपोर्ट करिए और इनकरेज करिए स्पेशली क्रिएटिव आर्ट्स नू ते असीं काफ़ी कुछ अचीव कर सकते हैं एज ए कम्यूनिटी। वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह।
हाँ जी, हरलीन कौर जी की भैन जी फैमिली प्लीज़ कम फॉरवर्ड। आ जाओ जी, चाचा जी तुसी भी आ जाओ, फोटो खिंचाओ। चाचा जी एंड चाची जी एंड मामा जी एंड मामी जी तुसी आओ। नेक्स्ट इज डॉक्टर हरसिमरन सिंह सब्रवाल, अगेन a very important member of the Sikh community in New York area, जिहड़ा गुरुद्वारा ग्लैन कोव है ਉਹਦੀ ਨੀਂਹ ਰੱਖਣ ਦੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਯਾਰ ਇਮੈਂਸ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਸ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਕਈ ਸਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਕੰਟਰੀਬਿਊਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੱਲਾਂ ਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਬੁੱਕਸ ਲਿਖੀਆਂ ਨੇ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਵਾਈਫ ਮੈਡੀਕਲ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਹੈ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਕਮ। ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਹੁਣ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਾਂਗਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਸਬਰਵਾਲ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਾਈਫ ਬੈਠੇ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਲੰਬੀ ਸਪੀਚ ਨਾ ਕਰਨਾ। And I decided not to speak at all. I just say one word and then give it a poetic expression to the whole thing. And what I want to say is that सारा fundamental principle है giving, not taking. कहते हैं कि you want to find the happiest person in the world, find me as the giver, not the receiver, not the taker. So जो इन्होंने किया है डॉक्टर प्रभलीन सिंह ने वो गिव किया है, गिव सोसाइटी में बहुत कुछ देता है। इतनी मेहनत की है कि इन्ना टैलेंट और एबिलिटी दिखा के इन्होंने इन्ना कलेक्शन की है कि दैट्स वंडरफुल। So rather than making speech, I have written a poem in his honor, which I like to present to him, and I read it in just 1 minute, please. Give. The crux of human life lies in 2 words. Receiving and giving are the 2 golden words. One who keeps giving is eternally happy. One who keeps receiving is temporarily happy. Giver is happy today and happy every moment. Receiver was happy yesterday and only that moment. Giver is continuously happy every day. Receiver is happy only the past day. God, it's all yours. Yours is yours, thus says the giver. It's all mine, mine, and mine, says the receiver. Giver flies light and high after giving. Receiver is buried heavier and deeper by receiving. Giver is always praying for everyone's well-being. Receiver continuously seeks his own well-being. Giver in nature is real seed. It would bring rewards to feed. After sowing this seed, the sower must forget. Fruits of the seed, the reaper would get. Giving inspires brilliance. Giving spreads radiance. Giving is powerful. Giving is blissful. Let's learn from Prableen Singh's life. Let's learn to share with all in our life. With these prayers, I want to present this.
Thank you, sir.
Poem to him, please.
May I invite the members of Dr. Sabrawal family, please come in the front. Aji, we have another important member of the congressional delegation, congressional leader, and I will ask Navneet Chugh from Los Angeles to introduce our next guest.
Sat Sri Akal and good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay, great. Many years ago, I got a call one day in Los Angeles from a young lawyer saying, hey, Navneet, I'm running for Congress and we need to raise some funds. And I said, who are you? And he gave me his name. And I'm like, you young and you've not run for much and you want to run for Congress? He says, yeah. I said, okay, let's go do a fundraiser. We did a fundraiser and my friends say to me, Navneet, why are you wasting money? Nobody knows this guy. He's not going to win. I said, it doesn't matter he's going to win or not. He's an Indian. He's running for an office in the United States. We have to support them. All my life, if an Indian is running for any office, state office, federal office, city council, I don't ask them if you're a Democrat. I don't ask them if you're a Republican. I don't ask them what are your issues. What do you support? Doesn't matter. We need to arrive first. We need to get there first, and then we'll be selective. So then we did a fundraiser for this young person. He later on went and worked with Obama. He is a graduate of University of Chicago and a law graduate of Yale Law School. And then we tried a couple of times, and he ran against some very powerful people, and he won in Silicon Valley. And ladies and gentlemen, I have such great news to share with you. There are some congressional seats in Congress. Once you occupy that seat, it gets a label. And now we have a congressional seat in Silicon Valley. It's the Indian congressman from Silicon Valley for the rest of our life. Please help me welcome Ro Khanna.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me. Sat Sri Akal, what an honor to be here. First, let me thank my good friend Navneet Chugh. You know, Navneet was a mentor to many of us lawyers. When I graduated in 2001 from law school, there were not many South Asians practicing law. And Navneet had set up the South Asian Bar Association to help mentor South Asian lawyers. And now there are almost thousands of people in that Bar Association. So I'm very, very proud of his achievements. And I'm so proud of all of the achievements of the community. I mean, friends like Amar Sawhney, who started in med tech device companies, and some of you from Silicon Valley, and Rajwant and SCORE, and the political advocacy. It's incredible to think about the achievements of the Sikh American community to this country. I would argue that no immigrant community in the history of America has had the type of success that the first generation South Asian community has had in this country. Across the spectrum, from medicine to law, to entrepreneurship, to academics, to political advocacy. And of course it was a Sikh American who broke the barriers and became the first member of Congress with the Leap Sing sound. And it's time that we have another Sikh American at some point in the near future elected. Let me just end with two notes. One, it is so important for us to write the history of your generation and the accomplishments. And so I am so glad that we had someone with a vision to write this book about 50 leading Sikh Americans, because it's not just Navneet or Amar's story. It's the story really of a diaspora. It's the story of so many of our families. It's the story of my family, where my grandfather spent 4 years in jail alongside Gandhi for India's independence. My parents came here in the 70s. My mother was a substitute school teacher. My father was a chemical engineer. And think about it, at the age of 40, I was elected to represent the most powerful economic district in the world in Silicon Valley. That story is possible not just because of my initiative or work, but because of the sacrifices of my parents' generation, the sacrifices that so many of you have made. And my hope is, going forward, that our community here will be a voice for pluralism, for respect, for the highest ideals that Gandhi and others stood for, not just for India or America, but for the world. And I think we have a particular duty to carry on those values. So congratulations and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so we're going to have to wait a while before we get a Sikh congressman, right? It'll happen one day, 100% for sure. But for now, the closest thing we have to a Sikh congressman is Ro Khanna, whose parents are Punjabi, Vijay Khanna, and he's married to Ritu Ahuja. So this is the closest Sikh congressman we have.
So may I ask Penny Ji and Inni Kaur, two very important women who are being recognized in this book, please come and give an honor to Congressman. Bole so nihal. Ro has done so much work for our community and many other communities, and we had the privilege to honor him at the Congressional Heritage Dinner, Sikh Heritage Dinner, years ago. And other jede members hai ne, Dr. Dalveer Pannu, please, tusi bhi aao. Dr. Pannu, from California. He is from San Jose, and he has written an amazing book on Sikh heritage, Ro. Dr. Dalveer Pannu. He has 9 dental practices in your area.
Oh, that's important. A lot of people. 32 teeth and 9 of right next to you.
Bole so nihal. Thank you, Ji. Thank you so much. And I would like to invite Dr. Harvinder Singh, Inni Kaur, Sardar Jagir Singh Bains, and Dr. Jaswant Singh Sachdev. Would you please come in the front? Aji, Dr. Harvinder Singh. Aji, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਵਾਈਫ ਡਾਲੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਆਓ. ਹਾਂਜੀ.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. Again, I really feel humbled that, I got into this esteemed group of people. I don't think I really deserve this, I'm a medical oncologist by profession. I treat patients with cancer. And I just feel that my guru really has blessed me so much with what we have learned, every day in the Gurdwara, what we have learned every day from Bhai Sahibs. I mean, it's just that I always remember when, when I learned Kirt Karo, Vanchako. So when I go and see a patient, all my patients usually, when you treat patients with cancer, they come with so much pain, they come with so much anxiety. And I just remember that it's, what would my guru do to calm them and to be with them and to, give them solace. And I think, and then to also respect their faith, because our guru said, Sare ekko je hai. And so I can get into their shoes and think from their faith as well. So I think, I don't know, I feel really special that way, that I can make such a good bond with my patients. So I mean, I think that's the biggest incentive, that where, you love to go to your work, you love to take care of patients. And I think that's what our gurus have taught us and brought us into this. It's been, and also it's not just that, I think it's also gave us to, told us to how we should stay, we should have a right as well. So I remember when I was training, I was the only Sikh fellow, resident in the whole, Jewish hospital of like hundreds of physicians. And I remember going to my chief fellow at that time, or one of my attendings, and say, how come that I was not chosen to go to this conference and somebody else was, who was a white guy? And he said, oh, no, that was not the case. And turns out then I became the chief fellow. So I think, again, that's what we learned from our gurus, that never to just bow down to, any injustice that you see. Always raise your voice. So I really feel humbled that, I was included here. And thank you so much, Dr. Lee Singh. Again, I don't know. Thank you so much again. Vaiguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaiguru Ji ki Fateh.
ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਵਾਈਫ ਵੀ Dr. Gunpreet Kaur, she is also a medical professional, and she is now the current US president of EcoSig, the environmental organization. So she is running this organization based here in Washington, D.C. A great couple, wonderful contribution. Now I would like to ask Sardar Inni Kaur. She is an amazing resume a lot of hard work on behalf of the Sikh community. She is part of and she heads the Sikh Research Institute, which is based in New Jersey. And she has written many books. You must check her out. She is really an important Sikh woman leader, not just in the United States, but throughout the world. And we have deep respect for her. So, Sadani Nikot.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Dr. Prableen Singh, as much as this book is important, and it has 56 from America, let me tell you, there are 5,000 plus outside who have been doing tremendous amount of work who are not in this room.
Yes.
And today, and right here, I acknowledge all of them. We are here because of them. We are here because of the civil rights work that our organizations have been doing. We honor our Sikh organizations. We honor the sevadars who feed us langar, who go outside on the streets in the cold weather, looking for nothing. We stand here before you and get all the honors, but it is them that are working.
Yes.
We honor them. This night is really not for us. This night is for Seva, and Seva of the people who serve unselfishly, without wanting an award, without being photographed. I speak for them. So thank you for giving me this opportunity, but we must remember our organizations as we celebrate today, because we are here because of their hard work. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Bole so nihal. ਅੱਜ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਜਗੀਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਬੈਂਸ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕੁਈਨਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੰਮ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਇਸ਼ੂਜ਼ ਲਈ, ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਅਫੇਅਰਸ ਲਈ, ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਨਵੀਂ ਇਮੀਗ੍ਰੈਂਟ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਸਾਡੇ ਭੈਣ ਭਰਾ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਗਾਈਡੈਂਸ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਇਸ਼ੂਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ. ਸੋ ਹੀ ਹੈਜ਼ ਬੀਨ ਰੀਲੀ ਅ ਸਟੈਡਫਾਸਟ leader of the Sikhs in that area and has done tremendous amount of work. I would like to invite him. And after that, I would like to also invite Manpreet Teji, the one who works for Senator Durbin's office. So I would like to recognize you in a minute. Wonderful.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧਾਈ ਦੇਣਾ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਸਿਲੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਕੀਤੀ ਆ, ਔਰ ਇਹ ਸੌਖਾ ਕੰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ. ਮੈਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ ਦੇਣਾ, ਮਿਹਨਤ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੀਤੀ. ਦੂਸਰਾ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਿਲੈਕਟ ਕੀਤਾ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੰਮਾਂ ਕਾਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਆ, ਮੈਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧਾਈ ਦੇਣਾ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ.
Bole so nihal. ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਨੈਕਸਟ ਜੀ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਜਸਵੰਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਸਚਦੇਵ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਫੀਨਿਕਸ ਐਰੀਜ਼ੋਨਾ ਤੋਂ ਹਨ ਹੈਗੇ ਜੀ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੈਡੀਕਲ ਫੀਲਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਕੰਟਰੀਬਿਊਟ ਕੀਤਾ, ਪਰ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਫੀਨਿਕਸ ਏਰੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਸਟਰੈਂਥਨ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ, ਉੱਥੇ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਦੇ ਲਈ, ਤੇ ਹਰ ਮਹੀਨੇ ਹੋਮਲੈਸ ਫੀਡਿੰਗ ਲੰਗਰ ਦਾ ਇਹ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ. ਮੈਨੇ ਯੂ ਨੇਮ ਇਟ. ਤੇ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਮੋਸਟ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਗੱਲ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ on the occasion of 550th anniversary of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, he collected close to $80,000 from the Sikh community and planted 550 trees in the city of Phoenix, just to get that recognition. And that the mayor of Phoenix really appreciated the initiative of the Sikh community. It's all done by Dr. Sachdev, and he's a wonderful writer. He has written many books. So with that, without further delay, Dr. Jaswant Singh Sachdev.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. I didn't think I deserved to be here. I think my only qualification is that I happen to be from the same city where Prableen lives. In month of February last year, I met him in Patiala. That's where he is from. and he brought this idea that he wants to talk about 50 prominent Sikhs in the United States. I told him that living in Patiala, how could you find out that who are prominent, who are not? But he said that he has a way to do that. One thing he knew that because I know him and I provided him some background, so he decided that at least he'll provide him. So that's my reason to be here. I don't think I deserve it, but anyway, I hope next time we do a better job and find some real people, not like me. There are many, many good people. Of course, these are all gems, but we'll like you to find super gems so that you do 100 more and 200 more and so on. Every Sikh is a good one. So I congratulate you and I congratulate all of you, and I hope that you keep on doing this job. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru.
ਡਾਕਟਰ ਸਚਦੇਵ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ 'ਚ ਕਿਤਾਬ ਲਿਖੀ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੀ। ਪਟਿਆਲਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇੱਕ ਮੈਡੀਕਲ ਕਲੀਨਿਕ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ। ਹੀ ਸਿੰਗਲ ਹੈਂਡਡਲੀ ਫੰਡਸ ਦੈਟ ਐਂਡ ਦੈਟ ਕਲੀਨਿਕ ਇਜ਼ ਸੋ ਪੋਪੂਲਰ। ਸਾਰੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਗਰੀਬ ਤਬਕੇ ਦੇ ਲੋਕ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਆ ਕੇ ਦਵਾਈਆਂ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਨੇ। ਸੋ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ। ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਹੋਮਲੈਸ ਫੀਡਿੰਗ ਦਾ ਲੰਗਰ ਵੀ ਹੈ ਕੰਟੀਨਿਊਸਲੀ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਸਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ। ਬਹੁਤ ਕਮਾਲ ਦਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਯੋਗਦਾਨ ਹੈ ਜੀ। ਤੇ ਨਾਓ ਆਈ ਵੁੱਡ ਲਾਈਕ ਟੂ ਇਨਵਾਈਟ ਕਮਲ ਸਿੰਘ ਸੰਧੂ, ਸਰਦਾਰ ਕਰਮਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ, Lakhvinder Singh Rana Sodhi and Manmeet Singh Virdi. Please come in the front. Kamal Singh Sandhu, Karamjeet Singh, Lakhvinder Singh Rana Sodhi and Manmeet Singh Virdi. हाँ जी, Kamal Singh Sandhu, आओ जी। He's a young business leader and also runs a Gurdwara, contributes immensely for the development of the Sikh community in the Washington area. Kamal Singh Sandhu.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. It's a great honor to be here among this successful people, and I'm just going to make it short. So I think I still have a long way to go. So I think you know, for my successful, it's probably my father that you know, where we can look at my father. He's the person behind it. We can just say that he's the successful. The day I will be successful, when my kids, my niece, nephews, the day they will the day they will be successful, or the day they will start grow up and do well for the community, I think that's the day I will be successful. So I still have a long way, but it's still a great honor to be here among all of the successful people today. Thank you. Please, I will request all my family, friends, please come here and join us, please.
ਤੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਲੋਜਿਸਟੀਕਲ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਤੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਫੂਡ ਦਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਅਰੇਂਜਮੈਂਟ ਕਮਲ ਸਿੰਘ ਨੇ ਕੀਤਾ ਜੀ। ਇਹਨੂੰ ਰਾਉਂਡ ਆਫ ਅਪਲਾਸ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਣੇ ਬੋਲੇ ਸੋ ਨਿਹਾਲ। ਵਾਹ ਜੀ ਵਾਹ। ਹਰਬੰਸ ਸਿੰਘ ਸੰਧੂ ਇਹਦੇ ਪਿਤਾ ਜੀ ਵੀ ਆਏ ਨੇ ਜੀ, ਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਸਾਰੇ
ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਸਾਰੇ ਆ ਜਾਓ। ਹਾਂਜੀ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਸੋਨੂ ਆ ਜਾਓ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਐਵਰੀਵਨ। ਜੋਤੀ and
it's probably
Jim Smith is the person who's here. I admire him a lot, and I think in my life, I think he had contributed. So the guidance that I get from him every day, and you know, to grow in the business, I really appreciate. You know, very thankful to him.
Thank you.
ਇਹ ਕਮਲ ਸਿੰਘ ਸੰਧੂ ਦੇ ਆਨਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅੱਧਾ ਹਾਲ ਇੱਧਰ ਆ ਗਿਆ। ਵੈਰੀ ਗੁੱਡ, ਵੈਰੀ ਨਾਈਸ। That just shows how much he is loved by so many friends and the community members here. ਬੋਲੇ ਸੋ ਨਿਹਾਲ। Excellent, excellent.
Just 1 second, sorry.
Next, Rana Sodhi ji and Manmeet Singh Virdi. Sardar Navneet Singh Chugh, would you please come here? Hanji, Rana Sodhi, Manmeet Singh Virdi and Navneet Singh Chugh. Okay, okay. No problem, no problem. हाँ जी, आओ जी राणा सोडी जी। राणा जी आ जाओ, इधर आ जाओ। बोले सो निहाल। थैंक यू जी, थैंक यू। हाँ जी, राणा सोडी जी ते मनमीत सिंह विरदी, नवनीत सिंह चुग एंड पेनी कौर संधू, would you please come here? Please come and share your thoughts. ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਬੈਠ ਜਾਓ ਜੀ ਜ਼ਰਾ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। First I would like to congratulate all of you who are attending today to the celebration of Guru Nanak Dev Ji's 550th birthday, and all the good effort Dr. Prableen and all of you and Dr. Rajwant doing, making all these great books to honor all those prominent Sikhs in USA, and I'm honored to be part of that. And I would like to thank you all our Sikh community and large, because I feel it we are more united after the attack to our country 9/11 and death of my brother Balbir Singh Sodhi, and that make our Sikh community more united, and our youth Sikh to work toward all the Congress and Senator leadership to involve in all the government and educating more our neighbors and community and our nation. And I'm so grateful all the media people who are doing great effort to getting our message out about our awareness work. And thank you all of you to attending the program today. Thank you.
Rana ji de bhi bahut contribution hai ji. He was invited by the Obama White House for the state dinner during Dr. Manmohan Singh's visit, and ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ tragedy ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੇਵਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੀ। ਹੁਣੇ ਤੱਕ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਐਂਟੀ ਡਿਫੇਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਲੀਗ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਨਰ ਕੀਤਾ। ਸੋ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਮਚ ਜੀ। ਮਨਮੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਵਿਰਦੀ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। My name is Manmeet Singh Virdi. It's very humbling actually right now to be standing with all of the people, the prominent American Sikhs. And the journey so far, I can tell you, when I landed in America to now has been tough. And it's not easy. We are all here, there are a lot of leaders among us. And you all know it's not easy to be a Sikh in America and grow up the chain. But all I can tell for all the young generations, all the kids, the boys and the girls, we have been able to accomplish what we all aim for. And this should be a learning for all of them, that they can also achieve their dreams. It's possible. And at the same time, I want to thank both Dr. Rajwant Singh and Dr. Prab Singh to have this event, and especially Dr. Prab Singh to get this book together in such a short period of time and bring this community together. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for having us.
Thank you, ji Virdi Sahab. Bole so nihal. हाँ जी, तुम भी आओ। Next is Sardar Navneet Singh Chugh, a man of so many talents, just as he was mentioned by Congressman Ro Khanna, founder of the South Asian Bar Association. Then he founded North American Bar Association, and now he also went in India and started the Indian Bar Association. He has a law degree from here, law degree from India. He has over 10 legal offices of Chuk firm all over the United States and all over India, and is a CPA, an attorney and an accountant, and a very important leader in the Indian American community throughout the world. He's also been a very important member in the Thai and Pratham, and been supporting so many causes. So without further delay, Navneet Singh Chuk, and he happens to be my brother-in-law.
Thank you, Rajwant, for arranging this, and thank you, Dr. Prableen Singh, for doing the great book and all this wonderful work for free. Thank you.
Bolai so nihal. ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਕਰਮਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਆਓ ਜੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਹੇਮਕੁੰਡ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹੋਵੋਗੇ ਕਿ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਹਜ਼ਾਰਾਂ ਹੀ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜਨ ਦਾ ਮੌਕਾ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਹੈ, ਬੁੱਕਸ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਨੇ, ਰਿਪੋਰਟਸ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਉਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕੰਮ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਸ਼ਮਸ਼ੇਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ, ਪਰ ਉਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਖੂਬੀ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਕਰਮਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਚਲਾ ਰਿਹਾ। ਡਾਕਟਰ ਸ਼ਮਸ਼ੇਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਡਾਟਰ ਵੀ ਆਈ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਇੱਥੇ, ਤੇ ਇਟਸ ਐਨ ਅਮੇਜ਼ਿੰਗ ਕੰਟਰੀਬਿਊਸ਼ਨ। ਤੇ ਵਿਦਆਊਟ ਫਰਦਰ ਡਿਲੇ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਕਰਮਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਹੁਣੇ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਹੇਮਕੁੰਡ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਅੱਜ ਤੋਂ 40 ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ 1980 ਬਣਾਈ ਗਈ ਸੀ, ਸਰਦਾਰ ਸ਼ਮਸ਼ੇਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਨੇ ਬਣਾਈ ਸੀ। ਤੇ ਆਈ ਫੀਲ ਵੈਰੀ ਫਾਰਚੂਨੇਟ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਘੱਟੋ 35 ਸਾਲ ਤੋਂ ਉਸ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜੇਸ਼ਨ ਨਾਲ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਆਈ ਡੋਂਟ ਕੰਸੀਡਰ ਮਾਈਸੈਲਫ ਦ ਮੋਸਟ ਪ੍ਰੋਮੀਨੈਂਟ ਪਰਸਨ ਆਫ ਦ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜੇਸ਼ਨ। ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਚਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਅਤੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਡੇ ਬੋਰਡ ਮੈਂਬਰ ਆਏ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ ਇੱਥੇ, ਸਰਦਾਰ ਹਰਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ, ਸਰਦਾਰ ਅਨੂਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ, ਅਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਮੈਂਬਰ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਦਰਬਾਰ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਗੁਰਿੰਦਰਪਾਲ ਜੀ, ਸਾਡੇ ਜ਼ੋਨਲ ਕਨਵੀਨਰ। ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਆਈ ਥਿੰਕ ਦਿਸ ਇਜ਼ ਰੈਕਗਨੀਸ਼ਨ ਫॉर द होल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। आई प्लीज ज्वाइन अस। आई फील ऑनर्ड। दिस इज द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, दिस इज द ऑनर फॉर द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। I don't consider this is that I am the most prominent person. I'm just one of the Sevadars like anybody else. So we all are here, and please honor the organization is being honored. Vaji ka Khalsa, Jaswant Singh ji, aao ji, aao ji, ji. Aao ji, aao.
ਇੰਟਰਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਲੈਵਲ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ ਹੁਣ ਯੂਥ ਨੂੰ ਜੋੜਦੀ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਅਮੇਜ਼ਿੰਗ ਵਰਕ। ਗਿਵ them a round of applause ji. Bole so nihal. Next I would like to invite Penny Kaur Sandhu. Hanji Penny ji. She is the CEO of Just Punjabi, the first Punjabi media based in the United States, and she worked hard. It was an impossible task to have a Punjabi channel be liked by here and become very popular and compete with other channels, the Indian channels, many other languages. So Penny ji with her determination continued, and she has inspired many people with her perseverance and hard work. And her daughter is here as well. So would you please come and join? So Penny ji, without further delay.
Thank you everybody, and I would like to congratulate all the prominent members. Many of them I know personally. Thank you for putting this book together, and of course Dr. Rajwant. Thank you. Continue please.
Thank you so much ji, Penny ji. An amazing work and amazing service to the community. Just Punjabi is seen on world countries all over up to New Zealand and Australia and Canada and Europe and in India. So amazing contribution and work. Absolutely, I know. Anji, next is Sardar Surinder Singh Gill, Dr. Pushpinder Kaur and Dr. Gurinder Pal Singh, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ San Jose ਤੋਂ ਆਏ ਨੇ। Anji, Surinder Singh Gill.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank Prableen Singh who have taken initiative to take a contribution of prominent Sikhs, which will go a long way for the youth, and they will take a lesson, rather example from these 50 people. Thank you very much.
ਬੋਲੇ ਸੋ ਨਿਹਾਲ। ਸੁਰਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਗਿੱਲ ਹੋਣੀ ਇਹ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਮੀਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਰਨਲਿਸਟ ਨੇ, ਕਾਫੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੰਟਰੀਬਿਊਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ, ਬਾਲਟੀਮੋਰ ਏਰੀਆ ਦੇ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਅਹਿਮ ਰੋਲ ਅਦਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਸੋ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਜੀ। ਕਰਤਾਰਪੁਰ ਕੋਰੀਡੋਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਬੜਾ ਵੱਡਾ ਹੱਥ ਸੀਗਾ ਟੂ ਲੌਬੀ ਦ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਐਜ਼ ਵੈਲ ਐਜ਼ ਦ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਐਂਡ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜ਼ਿੰਗ ਦ ਵਰਕ ਹੀਅਰ। ਸੋ ਸੁਰਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਗਿੱਲ ਲਈ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਰਾਊਂਡ ਆਫ ਅਪਲਾਜ਼। ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਾਂਗਾ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਪੁਸ਼ਪਿੰਦਰ ਕੌਰ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਹਸਬੈਂਡ ਐਂਡ ਅਨਦਰ ਡਿਸਟਿੰਗੁਇਸ਼ਡ ਗੈਸਟ। ਆਓ ਤਜਿੰਦਰ। ਤਜਿੰਦਰ ਇਜ਼ ਦੀ he was the first Sardar to ever asked by the United States Supreme Court to be part of the entire staff, and he prepared and argued on many cases. So immense contribution in the legal field in United States by their son, Dr. Pushpinder Kaur, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਗੁਰਮਤ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਰਿਕੂਲਮ ਹੈ ਕਈ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੁਣ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਨਾਰਥ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਾਗੂ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਸ਼ੀ ਇਜ਼ ਐਨ ਐਜੂਕੇਟਰ ਬਟ ਸ਼ੀ ਨੋਜ਼ ਹਾਊ ਕਿ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਬਾਕੀ ਲੈਂਗੁਏਜਸ ਨੂੰ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਇਆ ਜਾ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ, ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਉਸੇ ਢੰਗ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਟਿਵ ਢੰਗ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ 'ਚ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਇਆ ਜਾ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ। ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਕੰਟਰੀਬਿਊਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ। ਕਈ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਰਿਕੂਲਮ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰਕੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਨਾਲ ਜੋੜ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਗੁਰਮਤ ਨਾਲ ਜੋੜ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ। ਡਾਕਟਰ ਪੁਸ਼ਪਿੰਦਰ ਕੌਰ।
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਮਚ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਪ੍ਰਭਲੀਨ ਜੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਆਨਰੇਰੀ ਡਿਗਰੀ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ। ਆਮ ਨਾਟ ਅ ਡਾਕਟਰ, ਆਈ ਡੋਂਟ ਹੈਵ PhD, ਬਟ ਹੀ ਸੈਡ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਨਰੇਰੀ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਹੋ। ਸੋ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ, ਮਾਈ ਲਾਈਫ ਲੌਂਗ ਡ੍ਰੀਮ। There are 7 billion people in the world, 330 million in USA. Nobody knows how many Sikhs are here, but the estimate puts it between 300,000 to 500,000. And to be counted among the 50, I think is quite decent. But then to be counted among as an educator, I think that's amazing. But you know, teaching is a profession that creates all others. And it has been my passion to teach children to write books in Punjabi and Sikhi that are being used in USA, in Australia, in Canada, in Japan for more than 30 years. When I was a little girl, I used to read biographies, and I used to be so awed by them, and I used to be filled with this desire to be somebody, to do something. And here I am today, standing with the giants, and I am humbled. I don't take this honor lightly. I think it's Vaheguru's blessing who gave me the resources that I needed to be successful. He surrounded me with the people who have been my strength. My family and my brother, Dr. Surinder Singh Dang, he filled me with excellence. My husband, Dr. Gurinder Pal Singh, he has been with me, coaching me, guiding me, encouraging me, challenging me, and protecting me all along. Mulinder Singh Kohli Papa ji, who started the Khalsa School San Jose, he started my journey on this path of seva. I am who I am because of one person, and that is my son, Tejinder Singh, my Mittu, who showed immense strength when he was teased, he was bullied, and he faced discrimination. He went on to become the topmost successful debater in the nation, and then he made history by being the first turban Sikh lawyer to argue cases in the United States of America. Writing his story, The Boy with Long Hair, made me an author. And I also thank my other children, Anna, his wife, Lily, my daughter, Harsh, her husband, my 4 grandsons, Leo, Felix, Dylan, and Jeevan, for being my inspiration. And my community, you, for deeming me worthy of this honor. And Dr. Prableen Singh, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for bringing my childhood dream to a reality, for writing my biography in this beautiful book. Thank you so much. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
ਸਾਨੂੰ ਅਜਿਹੀਆਂ ਹੋਰ ਸਿੱਖ ਬੀਬੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈ in the leadership position. Their contribution is always need to be recognized. So give her a round of applause. ਬੋਲੇ ਸੋ ਨਿਹਾਲ। ਹਾਂਜੀ ਹੁਣ ਅਖੀਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਗੁਰਿੰਦਰਪਾਲ ਸਿੰਘ ਫਰੋਮ ਸੈਨ ਹੋਜ਼ੇ। ਹਾਂਜੀ ਓ ਸੌਰੀ
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I really feel honored to be here with all of you, the 50 prominent Sikhs from the United States of America. And really want to thank Dr. Prableen Singh for putting this book together and making all these prominent Sikhs tell their stories. You know, thanks to the inspiration that's given to us by Guru Nanak Dev Ji, starting about 550 years ago, Sikhs have gone every place in the world and they have been successful and they have taken the fragrance of Guru Nanak's teaching wherever they went. But one thing is there, Sikhs have traditionally, they have failed to write their own history. And they have always been too busy creating the history rather than writing it. And this beautiful volume of 50 prominent Sikhs of USA will go a long way to fill this history gap that we have there. I also appeal to the prominent Sikhs who are here, who are featured in this book, that they should write more about their work, the institutions they have created, and the projects they have undertaken, so that the future generations can learn from them and benefit. No single book can really capture the success of the Sikh diaspora. What we need is, as you see in this book, most of the people who are featured, they are either baby boomers or Generation X Sikhs. I like to see the Generation Y Sikhs who are born and brought up here, their contributions also to be recorded in a volume. They have created many projects like SALDEF, Sikh Coalition, and then you have, name it many, ICAT, United Sikhs, Jakara, Surat, Core Foundation, and many others. So they all those efforts need to be recorded and brought to the front so that the younger generations can keep getting inspired this work. Really want to thank Prableen Singh Ji taking this step and hope you will continue doing this great work, or others will come forward too. Thank you very much. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
ਡਾਕਟਰ ਗੁਰਿੰਦਰਪਾਲ ਸਿੰਘ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਬੜੀ ਕੰਟਰੀਬਿਊਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ ਜੀ। ਸੈਨ ਹੋਜ਼ੇ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਲਾਰਜੈਸਟ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੰਮ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈਗਾ। ਤੇ ਬਿਫੋਰ ਆਈ ਆਸਕ ਪ੍ਰਬਲੀਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਟੂ ਸਪੀਕ, I would like to thank the Punjabi media, PTC, Chardhi Kala, which is doing a live coverage of this, and Just Punjabi, and also TV Asia, Manpu ji is here, and many other media persons are here. Please give them a round of applause. ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਸਾਰਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਬਾਹਰ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੀਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਹੈ, ਸੋ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ। ਸੋ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਜੀ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ। ਤੇ ਨਾਓ ਐਟ ਦੀ ਐਂਡ I would like to invite Dr. Prableen Singh, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ 3000 ਮੀਲ ਦੂਰ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਕੱਠਾ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਅਵਸਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ, ਮੌਕਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਆਈ ਆਲਮੋਸਟ ਨਵੰਬਰ ਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਬੀਨ ਟਾਕਿੰਗ ਵੀ ਕਦੋਂ ਕਰਨਾ। ਫਿਰ ਇੰਪੀਚਮੈਂਟ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋ ਗਈ। ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਵੀ ਇੰਪੀਚਮੈਂਟ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਦੋਂ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਾਂਗਰਸਮੈਨ ਆਉਣਗੇ, ਪਰ ਦਿਸ that dragged on for so long. So finally we decided that we're going to do it in January. So we were very lucky that there was still vote going on, but there was not anything sensational which broke out at the Capitol Hill. We were able to get many congressional leaders. So Dr. Prableen Singh ਦੀ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਰਾਸ ਆਈ, ਉਹਨੇ ਰੰਗ ਲਿਆਂਦਾ, ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋਏ। ਆਪਾਂ ਵੈਲਕਮ ਕਰੀਏ ਜੀ ਨੌਜਵਾਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਿ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਯੂਨੀਵਰਸਿਟੀ ਪਟਿਆਲਾ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਇਹਦੇ ਸੁਪਨਾ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਭੈਣ ਭਰਾ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਡਿਊ ਰੈਕਗਨੀਸ਼ਨ ਮਿਲਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਵੈਲਕਮ ਹਿਮ ਐਂਡ ਗਿਵ ਹਿਮ ਅ ਰਾਊਂਡ ਆਫ ਅਪਲਾਜ਼, ਡਾਕਟਰ ਪ੍ਰਬਲੀਨ ਸਿੰਘ।
ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਥੈਂਕਸ ਕਰਾਂ, ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਬੈਠੇ ਆ ਗਏ ਆਪਾਂ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਰਾਜਵੰਤ ਰਹਿ ਗਏ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਆਨਰ ਕਰੀਏ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਕਮ ਹੈ। ਆਲ ਪ੍ਰੋਮੀਨੈਂਟ ਸਿੱਖਸ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਨੇ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਆਓ, ਡਾਕਟਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦਾ ਸਨਮਾਨ ਕਰੋ। विरदी साहब, हरलीन प्लीज, विरदी साहब, बैन साहब, बोले सो निहाल। थैंक यू जी, थैंक यू।
First of all, I want to say thank you from my core of my heart. K. Pravleen Singh, he did an excellent job to create a new history among all the 56, but he awakened more people. And also, there is one guy he left in the team. He is a Hindu fellow, but he did a lot of efforts to put together. And he's from Richmond Hill and also is a part of New Delhi. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। It is a pleasure for me to stand before you all, and I feel that it is a great honor for the Sikh community that we are holding such a unique and prestigious function in the Parliament House of the most important democratic country in the world. I feel humbled when I present book Prominent Sikhs of USA, which is a tribute to the role of Sikh community in this country. People say that world's precious diamond Kohinoor was with Sikh King Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Our community is known for producing human diamonds. I feel proud that we are presenting some of them in this function. Let us give round of applause for all the diamonds of Sikh community who are present here. As we all know, it has been a century when Sikhs entered this country. Being in minority with dent of their dedication, commitment, honesty and sincerity, they all made their place in USA, and they are very well recognized and they played a significant role in the development of this nation. We are grateful to the people of America who supported us and recognized our contribution. This book is a step towards showing Sikh identity in positive light. This book carries success stories of Sikh who excelled in different fields. They became riches from rags, became hero from zero, and are source of inspiration for others. It is very important to recognize people who contributed towards the development of USA, and their lives are to be appreciated and celebrated. Also, it is important to pen down their success, inspirational and motivational stories to bring them on record so that their lives should become source of inspiration for today's youth, so that they should get inspired that if these people, while maintaining their Sikh identity, can excel in their lives, why are we, today's Sikh youth is deviating from their identity? Sikhs have always played an important role and significant role in USA. Even in independence movement of India, Sikhs from USA contributed. They always shielded the nation in time of needs. We all are proud of Sikh diaspora in USA. Sikhs have established their identity as generous and helpful community globally. We are celebrating 550th birth anniversary of Guru Nanak. My book is tribute to his glory and his blessings to all of us. Guru Nanak gave us 3 principles: Kirt karo, Naam japo, Vand chako. And when I was doing my research on this book, I found that these are the real people on ground and in actual who are following the principles of Guru Nanak, and they are implementing their teachings in reality. They are the people who, above their vested interest, are helping people. They are brand ambassadors of Sikh. They are making perception of the Sikh community as if they are helping and they are being generous to everybody. So I am grateful to all of you who helped me in compilation of this book. Especially I would extend my thanks to Dr. Rajwant Singh, Mr. Kamar Singh, Sandhu, and everybody who came long way to attend this function. My uncle from Canada, Sadam Reek Kalon, Mr. Sandhu Sahab, they all came long way to attend this event. Thank you everybody. And I am thankful to Young Progressive Sikh Forum, whose member gave consent to publish this book under their name. This forum is working for Sikh youth's employment, education and entrepreneurship. Once again, I would like to extend thank you to all the people who are present here, who have helped me in making this event successful. Thank you so much. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
ਪ੍ਰਵਲੀਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਮੈਂਬਰਸ ਵੀ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਉਣ ਜੀ, ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਆਨਰ ਕਰੀਏ ਜੀ। ਲਓ ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਾਓ, ਬੈਂਸ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਾਓ ਜੀ, ਬੁੱਢੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਆ, ਆਓ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਚ ਅੱਗੇ ਆ ਅੱਗੇ ਆਓ ਜੀ। ਬੋਲੇ ਸੋ ਨਿਹਾਲ। His wife, his kids, all of them are here. Give them a round of applause for all the hard work they have done. Thank you ji, thank you so much. Mero te Bheno, I would also like to at the end invite you to look at this book, Sikh Heritage Beyond Borders. It's written by Dalbir Singh Pannu. It took him 10 years to write this book. This is an immense piece of history about Sikhs and the Sikh presence in South Asia, in Pakistan. ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਲਿਖੀ ਜਾਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਬਿਹਤਰੀਨ ਬੁੱਕ ਹੈ। ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੋਰਸਿਸ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੋਟ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਨੇ। ਹਰ ਸਿੱਖ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਕਿਤਾਬ ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ। ਆਈ ਵੁੱਡ ਹਾਈਲੀ ਰეკਮੈਂਡ ਦਿਸ। ਦਲਬੀਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਪੰਨੂ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਕਮ ਹੀਅਰ ਐਂਡ ਬੀ ਰੈਕੋਗਨਾਈਜ਼ਡ। ਦਲਬੀਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਪੰਨੂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਕਿਤਾਬ ਹੈ ਜੀ। ਇੱਕ ਰਾਊਂਡ ਆਫ ਅਪਲਾਜ਼ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦਿਓ। So he is a very successful dentist. He has written this book over 10 years. ਸਾਰਾ ਕੰਮ ਛੱਡ ਕੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਕੰਮ ਕੀਤਾ। ਸੋ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਬੁੱਕ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਾਹਰੋਂ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਇਹ ਲਓ ਤੇ try to see how we can support such important work for our community, and very few people who are doing this historical preservation of our sites. Thank you ji. ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਅਖੀਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਰੇ ਵੀਰਾਂ ਭੈਣਾਂ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਨੀ ਦੂਰੋਂ ਚੱਲ ਕੇ ਆਏ। ਸਾਡੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਲਈ ਇਹ ਬੜੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ, ਮਾਣ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੜੇ ਪ੍ਰੈਸਟੀਜੀਅਸ ਲੋਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਸੈਲੀਬ੍ਰੇਟ ਕੀਤਾ। ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਇੰਨੀ ਭੈਣ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ, ਇੰਨੀ ਕੌਰ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਦਿਸ 50 ਰਿਪਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟਿੰਗ
ਪੂਰੇ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 1 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਕਿਹਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਕਿ ਸਿੱਖ ਵਸਦੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ 50 ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦੀ ਸੂਚੀ ਨੂੰ ਤਿਆਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਇਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ 'ਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਚੈਲੰਜ ਹੈਗਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿਅਕਤੀਗਤ ਨੂੰ ਵੇਖਣਾ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਪਿਛੋਕੜ ਨੂੰ ਵੇਖਣਾ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇਹ ਵੇਖਣਾ ਕਿ ਕੋਈ ਨਾਰਾਜ਼ ਨਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਵੇ, ਇਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ 'ਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡਾ ਚੈਲੰਜ ਸੀ। ਪਰ ਇਹ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਿਮਾਗ 'ਚ ਇਹ ਆਈਡੀਆ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਰੀਏ ਕੁਛ ਨਾ ਕੁਛ?
ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਚਾਹਾਂਗਾ, ਮੈਂ ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਬੁੱਕ ਪ੍ਰੋਮੀਨੈਂਟ ਸਿੱਖਸ ਆਫ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਭਾਰਤ ਦੇ ਉਪ ਰਾਸ਼ਟਰੀ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਵੈਂਕਈਆ ਨਾਇਡੂ ਜੀ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਰਿਲੀਜ਼ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ ਸੀ। ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਉਹ ਬੁੱਕ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜੇ 50 ਬੜੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਮੀਨੈਂਟ ਸਿੱਖ ਸੀ ਭਾਰਤ ਦੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਜੀਵਨੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਬੜੇ ਨੇੜੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਦੇਖਣ ਦਾ ਮੌਕਾ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਉਦੋਂ ਇਹ ਸਰਚ ਕੀਤਾ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਇੰਟਰਸਟ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਪਰ ਉੱਠ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਸਿਰਫ ਆਪਣਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਰਪਿਤ ਕੀਤਾ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਰਪਿਤ ਕੀਤਾ। ਕਰਦੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਫਿਰ ਮੇਰਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਆਇਆ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਫੋਰਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਬੜੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਭੈਣ ਭਰਾ ਨੇ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਦੀ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਰਿਕੋਗਨਾਈਜ਼ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ, ਵੀ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੰਟਰੀ ਵਾਈਜ਼ ਹਰ ਸਿੱਖ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਕੋਈ ਅੱਛਾ ਐਕਸਲ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੰਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਆਪਣੀ ਫੀਲਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਜਾਗਰ ਕਰੀਏ, ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਈਏ, ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲਾ ਯੂਥ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਜੀਵਨੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਕੇ ਇੰਸਪਾਇਰ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਜ਼ੀਲ ਉੱਠੇ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਦੇਸ਼ ਕੌਮ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਕੁਝ ਕਰ ਸਕੀਏ।
ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲੀ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਟੀਵੀ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਤੇ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਹਿਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਜਦੋਂ 50 ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੂਰੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਇਹ ਪੂਰਾ ਈਵੈਂਟ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਲਾਈਵ ਕੀਤਾ, ਤੇ ਉਹ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਕੁ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ 'ਚ ਪ੍ਰੇਰਿਤ ਹੈ, ਇੱਕ ਲਕੀਰ ਕੱਢੀ ਗਈ ਹੈ ਜਿਸ ਲਕੀਰ ਨੂੰ ਲੋਕੀ ਫੋਲੋ ਕਰਨਗੇ, ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਛਾ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ 50 ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਅੱਗੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ 51-52 ਦਾ ਨੰਬਰ ਆਵੇ ਉਹ ਸਾਡਾ ਆਵੇ, ਤੇ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਕੁ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੈ ਇਸ?
ਦੇਖੋ, ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਦੀ ਬੜੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਇੰਨੀ ਦੂਰੋਂ ਆ ਕੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਰੇ ਉਹ ਸਿੱਖ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੁਛ ਨਾ ਕੁਛ ਕੰਟਰੀਬਿਊਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ ਟੂਵਰਡਸ ਦਾ ਡਿਵੈਲਪਮੈਂਟ ਆਫ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਇਕੱਠਾ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਇੱਕ ਪਲੇਟਫਾਰਮ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ, ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਮਦਦ ਲੈ ਕੇ, ਇਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਮਰੱਥ ਸਿੱਖ ਹਨ, ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਲੋੜਵੰਦ ਸਿੱਖ ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਕਿਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਪਲੇਟਫਾਰਮ ਦੇ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਕਨੈਕਟ ਕਰਕੇ, ਇੱਕ ਵੀ ਜੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਦੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਪਰਪਸ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਸੋਲਵ ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗਾ। ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਬੜੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਦੇ ਪਾਰਲੀਮੈਂਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਬੁੱਕ ਰਿਲੀਜ਼ ਮੇਰੀ ਅੱਜ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਘੱਟੋ ਘੱਟ 12-13 ਕਾਂਗਰਸਮੈਨ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਏ ਨੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਐਫਰਟ ਨੂੰ ਬੜਾ ਐਪਰੀਸ਼ੀਏਟ ਕੀਤਾ। ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬੜੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਕੱਠਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਕੁਛ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੁਝ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹਾ ਕੱਢ ਸਕਾਂਗੇ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਗਰੀਬ ਸਿੱਖ ਨੇ ਜਾਂ ਲੋੜਵੰਦ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੋਈ ਮਦਦ ਹੋ ਸਕੇਗੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਜ਼ਰੀਏ।
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਜੀ, ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਇਹੋ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਇਸੇ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਲੋਕ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰੇਰਿਤ ਹੋਣ ਤੇ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕੁਛ ਨਾ ਕੁਛ ਕੌਮ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕਰਨ, ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਿ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਚੰਗਾ ਰਾਹ ਦਿਖਾ ਸਕੀਏ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਦੇ ਰਸਤੇ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਚੱਲ ਸਕਣ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਤਰੱਕੀਆਂ ਕਰਨ। ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਵੀ।
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਜੀ, ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ, ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ। ਮੈਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਟੀਵੀ ਦੇ ਗਰੁੱਪ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਦਾ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਲ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ, ਕੈਨੇਡਾ 'ਚ ਵੀ ਬੜਾ ਸੇਵਾ ਦਾ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ। ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਦਾ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਵੀਰ ਜੀ। ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸੇ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਪੂਰੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਰਵਾਂਗੇ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਵਾਲੇ ਲਾਈਵ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦਿਖਾਉਂਦੇ ਰਹੀਏ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਤੱਕ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਰਹੀਏ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ 'ਚ ਚੰਗਾ ਹੈਗਾ। ਸੀ ਇੱਕ ਨਵੀਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪੀੜ੍ਹੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਦੱਸਣ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚੰਗਾ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਇਹ ਅੱਖੋਂ ਪਰੋਖੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾ ਸਕਦਾ। ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਭਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਲੋਕ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਹਰ ਪਾਸੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ 50 ਲੋਕ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਭਿਆ ਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲਿਆਂਦਾ ਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ। ਸੋ ਇਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਰਜਵੰਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ। ਸਿੱਖ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜ਼ਿਕਰ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਹੁੰਦਾ। ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਵਿਦੇਸ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਮੈਂ ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਭਾਰਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਾਂ ਬੱਚਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜਾਣਦਾ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਵਿਦੇਸ਼ਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਵਿਦੇਸ਼ਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਅੱਜ ਜਦੋਂ ਇਸ ਡਾਇਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਾਂਗਰਸਮੈਨ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਰਿਲੀਜਨ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਵਾਹ ਵਾਸਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ, ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹ ਸਿੱਖ ਧਰਮ ਬਾਰੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਰਜਵੰਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਹੋਣਾ ਵਰਗਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਖਾਸ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਯੋਗਦਾਨ ਹੈਗਾ। ਡਾਕਟਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ, ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੈਪੀਟਲ ਹਿੱਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅੱਜ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ 50 ਪ੍ਰੋਮੀਨੈਂਟ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਸਨਮਾਨਿਤ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਨਵੀਂ, ਇੱਕ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਕਿ ਪਿਕਚਰ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਆਓ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕੁਝ ਕਰੋ ਤੇ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ 'ਚ ਕਰੋਗੇ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਨਾਮ ਵੀ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ।
ਨਹੀਂ, ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਮਾਣ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਤੇ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇੰਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਾਂਗਰਸਮੈਨ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਰਿਪਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟੇਟਿਵਸ ਨੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਣੀ ਸੋਲੀਡੈਰਿਟੀ ਐਕਸਪ੍ਰੈਸ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ, ਸਪੋਰਟ ਐਕਸਪ੍ਰੈਸ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ 'ਚ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਲਈ ਗਰਵ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਹੋ ਸਕੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨੇ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਨਾਮ ਇੱਥੇ ਕਮਾਇਆ ਹੈ, ਆਪਣੇ ਰਿਲੇਸ਼ਨਸ ਬਣਾਏ ਨੇ, ਆਪਣੀ ਧਾਕ ਜਮਾਈ ਹੈ। ਉਹਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕੰਗਰੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਲੀਡਰਸ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਆ ਕੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਗੁਣ ਗਾ ਕੇ ਗਏ ਨੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਕੌਮ ਦੇ। ਅਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਸਮਝਦਾ ਵੀ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਚਲੋ 50 ਬੰਦੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ, ਪਰ ਇਹ 550 ਜਿਹੜੇ 550,000 ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਰਿਪਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟ ਕਰਦੀ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਛੋਟੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਗਿਣਤੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਰੈਕੋਗਨਾਈਜ਼ ਕੀਤਾ। ਪਰ ਸਾਰੇ ਭੈਣਾਂ ਭਰਾਵਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਵਧਾਈ, ਸਾਰੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਕੌਮ ਨੂੰ ਵਧਾਈ ਕਿ ਇੱਥੇ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਦੇ ਨਰਵ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਪੋਲੀਟੀਕਲ ਹਾਰਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਕਿਸਮ ਦਾ ਬੋਲਬਾਲੇ ਐਕਸਪ੍ਰੈਸ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਮੌਕਾ ਮਿਲਿਆ।
ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਸਿੱਖ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ 1.25 ਲੱਖ ਦੇ ਬਰਾਬਰ ਹੈ, ਅੱਜ 50 ਸਿੱਖ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਸਨਮਾਨਿਤ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ ਤਾਂ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੋਏਗੀ। ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਗਨੋਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ, ਪਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਏਡੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਜਦੋਂ ਇਹ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਭੇਜਿਆ ਕਿ ਸਿੱਖ ਕੋਈ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਐਵੇਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੇ, ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਮਿਹਨਤਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਰਮ ਭੂਮੀ ਨੂੰ ਤਿਆਗ ਕੇ ਜੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਤੇ ਆਏ ਨੇ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਮਿਹਨਤਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਅਚੀਵ ਕੀਤਾ। ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹਦੀ ਪੂਰੀ ਪਿਕਚਰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪੂਰੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੇਖੀ ਜਾਏਗੀ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਨਵੀਂ ਪੀੜ੍ਹੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਇਹ ਤੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਸਬਕ ਲਏਗੀ?
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਜੀ, ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ 'ਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਇੰਸਪੀਰੇਸ਼ਨਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਸੀ, ਇੰਸਪੀਰੇਸ਼ਨਲ, ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਪ੍ਰੇਰਨਾ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹੋ ਵੀ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਕੋਲ ਕੱਖ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਪੱਲੇ, ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਐਡੇ ਐਡੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਖੜੇ ਕਰ ਲਏ ਨੇ, ਇੰਨੀਆਂ ਵੱਡੀਆਂ ਵੱਡੀਆਂ ਮੈਡੀਕਲ ਪ੍ਰੈਕਟਿਸਿਸ ਬਣਾਈਆਂ ਨੇ IT ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਤੇ ਹਰ ਫੀਲਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨੇ ਮਾਰਕਾ ਮਾਰਿਆ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਤੇ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਬੀਬੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਅਹਿਮ ਰੋਲ ਅਦਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਮੀਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਮੈਡੀਸਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਸੋ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਕਲਮਬੰਦ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਘੱਟ ਇੱਕ ਦੂਜੇ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਣ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸੋ ਇਹ ਪਿਰਤ ਪੈਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ, ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਇਹਦੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਉੱਥੇ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ। ਇਹਨੂੰ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਕਈ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਮਨ 'ਚ ਸੁਪਨਾ ਆਊਗਾ ਕਿ ਜੇ ਅਜੇ ਬੰਗਾ CEO ਬਣ ਸਕਦਾ ਮਾਸਟਰ ਕਾਰਡ ਦਾ, ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣ ਸਕਦਾ? ਜੇ ਇਹ ਬੰਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਛੋਟੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਠ ਕੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਐਡੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਅੰਪਾਇਰ ਖੜੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਦੀ, ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਸੰਤ ਸਤਪਾਲ ਸਿੰਘ ਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਤੇਜੀ ਬਿੰਦਰਾ ਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਵੀ ਨਾਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂਸ਼ਨ ਕੀਤੇ ਗਏ ਨੇ, ਗੁਰਵਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਸੂਰੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਸਕੇ, ਕਈ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕੈਲੀਫੋਰਨੀਆ 'ਚ ਆਉਣਗੇ, ਪਰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਦਾਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਬੈਂਸ ਨੇ, ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਸੰਧੂ ਨੇ, ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਅਣਗਿਣਤ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਜੋ ਮਾਰਕਾ ਮਾਰਿਆ, ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦੀ ਜੜ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਜ਼ਬੂਤ ਕੀਤਾ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਨੇ ਜੈ ਜੈਕਾਰ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮੌਕਾ ਮਿਲਿਆ। ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਹੈ ਵੀਰਾਂ ਦਾ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਮਿਹਨਤਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਖੜੇ ਕੀਤੇ, ਆਪਣੇ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸਿਸ ਖੜੇ ਕੀਤੇ ਤੇ ਕੌਮ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਰੌਕ ਵਰਗੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਟਰੈਂਥ ਬਖਸ਼ੀ ਹੈ।
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਜੀ, ਬਿਲਕੁਲ। ਇਹ 1 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਇਸ ਧਰਤੀ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ, ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਦੀ ਧਰਤੀ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕਰਮ ਭੂਮੀ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਾਰੋਬਾਰ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ। ਪਰ ਇਹ ਸਿਰਫ ਕਾਰੋਬਾਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇੱਜ਼ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਕਮਾਈਆਂ ਨੇ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਦੁਖੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਹੱਥ ਵੀ ਵੜਿਆ। ਲੈਟ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਅ ਮੀਲ ਵਰਗੀ ਪ੍ਰਥਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਮੁਲਕ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਕੇ ਦੱਸੀ ਕਿ ਆਓ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਭੁੱਖੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੌਣ ਦੇਣਾ। ਇਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ 'ਚ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਸਨ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਪੂਰੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਹਲੂਣਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਕਿ ਕੋਈ ਕੌਮ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜੀਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਰਬੱਤ ਦਾ ਭਲਾ ਮੰਗਦੀ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਉਸੇ ਹੀ ਕੌਮ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਸ਼ਿੰਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਸਨਮਾਨਿਤ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ। ਸੋ ਕੈਪੀਟਲ ਹਿੱਲ ਇਹ ਹੈਗਾ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਅੱਜ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਨਮਾਨਿਤ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ, ਤੇ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਰਜਵੰਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਹੋਣਾ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡਾ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੱਥ ਹੈਗਾ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਅੱਜ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਮੌਕੇ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਸੱਚਾਈ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਧਾਰਿਆ, ਇੱਕ ਇਤਿਹਾਸ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬਣਾਇਆ। ਪਰ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਮੰਚ ਤੋਂ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦਾ ਗੌਰਵਮਈ ਇਤਿਹਾਸ ਹੈਗਾ, ਸੁਨਹਿਰੀ ਅੱਖਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਜਾਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਸੀ, ਪਰ ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਘਾਟ ਰਹੀ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਸ ਇਤਿਹਾਸ ਨੂੰ ਚੰਗੇ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਲਿਖ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਾਏ। ਪਰ ਅੱਜ ਜਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ, ਰਹਿੰਦੀਆਂ ਸਦੀਆਂ ਤੱਕ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ਜ਼ਿਕਰ ਹੋਣਗੇ ਕਿ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕੈਪੀਟਲ ਹਿੱਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ 50 ਸਿੱਖ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਸਨਮਾਨਿਤ ਹੋਏ ਸਨ।
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਜੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਦੂਰੋਂ ਦੂਰੋਂ ਹਰ ਸਟੇਟ ਤੋਂ ਸਿੱਖ ਆਏ ਤੇ ਦੂਰੋਂ ਦੂਰੋਂ ਹਰ ਸਟੇਟ ਨੂੰ ਰਿਪਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲੇ ਕਾਂਗਰਸਮੈਨ ਆਏ। ਸੋ ਇਹ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੇ ਪੋਲੀਟੀਕਲ ਲੀਡਰ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੀਤੇ ਹੋਏ ਯੋਗਦਾਨ, ਪਾਏ ਹੋਏ ਯੋਗਦਾਨ ਨੂੰ ਰੈਕੋਗਨਾਈਜ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਨਮਸਕਾਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਸੋ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਰਾਜਨੀਤਿਕ ਲੈਵਲ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਦਿੱਖ ਬਣਾਉਣੀ, ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ, ਅੱਜ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਇਹ ਰਿਪੀਟ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੌਜਵਾਨ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੰਗਰੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਆਫਿਸਿਸ ਲਈ ਲੜਦੇ, ਲੋਕਲ ਲੈਵਲ 'ਤੇ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਲੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਲੜਦੇ। ਇਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਹੁਣ ਪਿਰਤ ਪਾਉਣੀ ਪੈਣੀ ਹੈ। ਜੇ ਅੱਜ ਬਾਕੀ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਅਮਰੀਕਨ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਬੰਦੇ ਇਲੈਕਟ ਹੋ ਕੇ 3-4 ਬੰਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਗਏ ਨੇ, ਤੇ ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਦਲੀਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਸੌਂਧ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਪਿਰਤ ਪਾਈ ਸੀ, ਪਹਿਲਾ ਏਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਾਂਗਰਸਮੈਨ ਇਸ ਦੇਸ਼ ਦਾ, ਉਹ ਸਿੱਖ ਸੀਗਾ। ਪਰ ਉਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਬਰਕਰਾਰ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਤੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਵਧਾਉਣ ਲਈ, ਉਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਆਉਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਦੂਜੇ ਦੀਆਂ ਕਮਜ਼ੋਰੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਗਨੋਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਣਾ। ਗਲਤੀਆਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਸਾਰੇ ਲੋਕਲ ਲੈਵਲ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕਈ ਮਨਮੁਟਾਵ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਕੋਈ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਸ ਆਫ ਓਪੀਨੀਅਨ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਓਵਰਆਲ ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਗਲੋਬਲ ਲੈਵਲ 'ਤੇ ਦੇਖੀਏ, ਸਾਡੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਇੱਕ ਬੜੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਢੰਗ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਣਾ ਇੱਕ ਭਵਿੱਖ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਿਰਜ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਹਰ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਯੋਗਦਾਨ ਪਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ। ਜੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੀ ਬਣਦੀ, ਪਰ ਉਹਦਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਕੰਮ ਸਿੱਖ ਕੌਮ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਗੇ ਵਧਾ ਰਿਹਾ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ। ਕਮ ਸੇ ਕਮ ਉਹਦੇ ਖਿਲਾਫ ਕੋਈ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ। ਸੋ ਇਹ ਸਭ ਨੂੰ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਲੈਸਨ ਲੈਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ।
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ, ਡਾਕਟਰ ਰਜਵੰਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬੜੀ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ। ਏਕੇ 'ਚ ਬਰਕਤ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਚਪਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਕੂਲ ਜਦੋਂ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਸੀ ਉਦੋਂ ਕਹਾਣੀ ਸੁਣਾਈ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਸੀ, ਤੇ ਏਕਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਦਿਖਾਉਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇੱਥੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਮਿਨੋਰਟੀ ਹਾਂ। ਜੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਏਕਾ ਰੱਖਾਂਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੱਡੀਆਂ ਬੁਲੰਦੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਉਹ ਹਾਸਲ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਤੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਦਿਨ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਦਿਨ ਆਏਗਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਇਸੇ ਤੋਂ ਕਾਂਗਰਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਦਸਤਾਰਧਾਰੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਬੈਠਾ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਹੱਕ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੇਗਾ। ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਰਜਵੰਤ ਜੀ, ਤੇ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ। ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਇੱਥੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦਿਖਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ, ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਤਸਵੀਰਾਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਮੀਨੈਂਟ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਤਸਵੀਰਾਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੈਪੀਟਲ ਹਿੱਲ ਵਾਸ਼ਿੰਗਟਨ DC ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਨਮਾਨਿਤ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ। ਤੇ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਤਸਵੀਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਡੇ CEO ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਟਾਈਮ TV ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਹਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਦਰਦੀ ਹੋਣੀ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਤਸਵੀਰ ਵੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ। ਅੱਜ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਿਹਤ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਨਾਜ਼ਾਰ ਸੀ, ਉਹ ਠੀਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਹੈਗੇ, ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਉਹ ਇਸ ਈਵੈਂਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ਮੂਲੀਅਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕੇ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਅੱਜ ਪੂਰੀ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਟਾਈਮ TV ਵਾਸਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਮਾਣ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਪਹਿਲੇ 50 ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਐਲਾਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਅੱਜ ਨਾਮ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਨਮਾਨਿਤ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਨਾਮ ਹੈਗਾ ਸੀ। ਤਾਂ ਪੂਰੀ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਟਾਈਮ TV ਅੱਜ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਪੂਰੀ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੀ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰੀ ਜਥੇਬੰਦੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਧੰਨਵਾਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਡੀ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਟਾਈਮ TV ਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਹਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਦਰਦੀ ਅਤੇ ਦਰਦੀ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ਮਾਣ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਆ। ਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸੇ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਰਹਾਂਗੇ ਕਿ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸੇ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਰਹੀਏ ਤੇ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੋਕ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਤੱਕ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਰਹੀਏ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਸੇ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਰੂਬਰੂ ਕਰਾਉਂਦੇ ਰਹੀਏ। ਸੋ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਬੰਤ ਹੋਟੀ ਜੀ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲੀ ਅੱਜ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਕੈਮਰੇ ਦੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਡਿਊਟੀ ਨਿਭਾਈ ਹੈ, ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਤੇ ਇਹ ਲਾਈਵ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਕੈਪੀਟਲ ਹਿੱਲ ਵਾਸ਼ਿੰਗਟਨ DC ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਸਾਂ, ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਸਮਾਪਤ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਸਮਾਂ ਹੈਗਾ। ਸੋ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ, ਰੱਬ ਰਾਖਾ, ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀਓ।